Sylvester Simple. Nose tackle, Miguel Hernandez. Defensive tackle, Isaiah Hernandez. Safeties tonight are Hayden Frisbee and Jordan Smart. And we're going to get a little bit of a little wrinkle on offense tonight, too. We'll keep you posted about as well as the game goes along. So. Beck Kipperman coming out to kick things off. Two of the Mavericks tonight. Back deep. Number 17. It's Blake Henke. Dragons getting things lined up. Getting ready to start district play here. Again, it's a new season for District 13-6A. It's revamped. And so an extra game in the district this season. Kipperman checks both sides, puts his hand in the air, gets permission, and here we go. Kickoff is middle deep, going back into the end zone for it. He'll take a knee. That was number 9 on the Malik Gordon. So here come the Mavericks. They'll start things off at the 25-yard line.
Always good to start the game on plan, Mike.
That's right.
Looks like the plan was to get a touchback, and that's where they're starting off. Get the defense on the field. Hold them, see what we can do on this first drive. Looks like one-on-one on the near side of the field is McNeil's star receiver.
High snap handoff going around the left side. Couple yards on the gain. Quarterback tonight for McNeil is Zane Camphor, a senior. Handoff was to number 28. That's Winston Hutchison, I beg your pardon. Second down and 8 for the Mavericks. 2 receivers to each side now, 1 back in the backfield. Quick throw out to the right side, caught up at the 31, or excuse me, 26, beg your pardon, hit immediately by Titus Dunk and Trey King.
Yeah, Trey hit him very hard. He didn't go down, and Titus Dunk took every opportunity he could right there. That's a defensive dream right there, Mike.
A gain of 1 on the play, 3rd and 7 now, up to the 28. Two receivers again to each side, 1 back in the backfield. Zamford looking to the sideline. Play clock down to 10 seconds.
They're going to try finding a way to get the ball into number 1's hands here, Mike. Just got an itch and a feeling.
That'd be Jordan Curley, absolutely. Timeout called on the field. The play clock winding down too much, so we'll take our first timeout.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Meet me at Rudy's. Visit one of our locations, Round Rock 2400 I-35 South, North 11570 Research Boulevard, South 2451 Capital of Texas Highway, Northwest 620 and 2222 Rudy's Barbecue is a longtime supporter of Round Rock Dragon Football. The classic Texas Burger, Arbor Walk, Breaker and Mopac, Sunset Village, Brody and 290, University Oaks next to IKEA, 1890 Ranch, 1431 and 183A. Mighty Fine, supporting the Round Rock Dragon football team in 2018. P&B Print is a proud sponsor of Dragon football. Turn to P&B for all your printing needs, from invitations and business cards to mailing and promotional products. Visit us at pnbprint.com or call us at 512-255-5510. Go Dragons.
Thanks to our sponsors, as always. 2 receivers up top to the left, 1 down to the right. The Mavericks dressed all in white tonight. Zamford fakes the handoff, looking to throw, looking to the middle of the field, and the post route caught up at the 30 to the 20. Misses a tackle. 5 touchdown Mavericks. That's Jordan Curley. Good call, Bruce.
Unfortunately, that was the number one, and the number 1 offensive target for McNeil last year and this year. Multiple Division I offers, and got wide open and clear away and throw it up and run after it. Nice catch and throw by the McNeil Mavericks.
72-yard connection from Zamford to Curley. Number 19 out to kick the extra point. That's Zach Dickinson. The holder's Evan Plock. Kick is up. It is good. 7-0. 10:32 to go here in the first quarter. McNeil Mavericks on top, 7-0.
So Box Car Wash is happy to sponsor Round Rock Dragon football. We're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily and located on Round Rock Avenue between Oakwood Boulevard and Oaklands Drive, close to Round Rock High School. Drive on in and get cleaned up with us. Go Rock. Realtor Jen Griffith at Southern Roots Realty Group is on a mission to service her clients' every real estate need, no matter how big or small, while building lifetime client relationships. Buying, selling, leasing, or investing, she and her team are here to help you through it all. Call 512-970-5130. That is 512-970-5130. Go Rock Football.
Well, the kickoff and the first two plays went to plan.
Pin him deep,
get back on script.
stop him, and now get back on script. The Dragons looking to start things off. Marquise Brown back deep, a little pooch kick. Be fielded right around the 30-yard line. Jordan Smart and number 16, Hudson Plouffe, battle it up. Plouffe comes up with the reception. Ball will be placed right there at the 31-yard line. So a tough break, a minute and a half gone in the game. Dragons get their first shot at offense, trailing 7-0. Ryan O'Keefe, the quarterback. Marquise Brown in the backfield. Give you the starting lineup in just a second. O'Keefe takes a snap. Hand off Brown. Brown goes around the right side, makes a couple people miss up across the 40. Close to a first down. Be very close, be 3rd and 9 or right at the mark for a first down.
Based on the way these offenses run, I will take a ground game to keep our offense on the field. Like I had said 2 weeks ago, Mike, the best defense right now for us is keeping our offense on the field.
Absolutely. First down for the Dragons. 2 receivers down here to the left, 1 up top to the right. 2 backs in the backfield with O'Keefe. Takes a snap. Quick throw out. There's a quick throw and a quick tackle. It's Garrett Miller makes the reception, but he'll lose a couple on the play. He's 2nd down and 13.
Similar to when McNeil ran that play, didn't count for much.
2 receivers up top to the right, 1 in the slot, 1 down to the left, 1 back in the backfield. O'Keefe takes the snap. That's a handoff to Marquise Brown.
No,
and fakes it. O'Keefe and he makes the tackle, gets around the edge, up across midfield. Wow, faked all of us out, including the defenders who were right on top of him and didn't make the play and let him go. And O'Keefe takes full advantage, gets all the way up to midfield to be 3rd down and a yard to go.
That was a tough one to commentate. We all watched the wrong plays.
We did. It happens. Direct snap to Brown. Brown up the middle on the right side. Gets up across the 45 into Maverick territory. Another Dragon first down. Down to the 43. Dragons moving quickly. 2 backs in the backfield, down to 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 2 receivers down to the left, 1 up top to the right. O'Keefe takes a snap, hands off.
Another nice hole.
Big hole up the middle. That's Izzy. Izzy Morgan with a good run. All the way down to the 33-yard line. Pretty close to another first down. The 2nd and inches. So we'll see. Two receivers up top to the right, 2 down to the left, 1 back in the backfield. I formation. O'Keefe takes a snap. Hands off. Brown with it, up across the 30 for a first down, down to the 29-yard line. Clock stops on the first down. Now it starts to wind back again, getting close to 8 minutes to go. Dragons moving the ball and winding the clock. It's a good sign.
Absolutely. A lot of north-south running, not going to the side, just going right for the middle. Line's doing a good job.
Trips to the left. Keith takes a snap. Hands off to Brown. Brown on the right side. Gets up across the 20. Lowers his shoulder up across the 15. Another first down to the 14-yard line. Here come the Dragons. A 15-yard carry right there for Marquise Brown. Karch Hoffman comes in. We'll go ahead, Rousseau.
No, it's nice job by the front five.
Hoffman comes in motion, hand off to him, going around the left side, from right to left. Gets up across the 15 down to the 12-yard line. A couple yards on the carry, be second down and about 7 or 8.
So due to some injuries, Mike, we've got 3 juniors and 2 seniors starting on the offensive line tonight. It's like the center to the left side is some juniors, and to the right side is your seniors. Both sides are doing a pretty good job now.
Hand up the middle to Izzy Morgan. Gets up across the 10 down to the 8-yard line. Third down and short now for them. Manageable, I guess I should say, for the Dragons. Yeah, with Dudley injured tonight, like you mentioned, Kipperman had moved to center, it looks like, and a couple other changes, but the line's still hopping and making things happen. Tobias Campbell, Sam Eichhorst, Beck Kipperman, Bo Collins, and Bolton Layoff are your linemen. Keep take snap, handoff up the middle. Powell still moving down inside the 5, down to the 3. It'll be a first and goal for your Dragons.
That was a great run by, was that Izzy or Marquise? But just momentum just continued turning his legs. Carried, I think, 3 or 4 McNeil Mavericks with him along the way.
Excellent job. Going to allow for substitutions. The play clock will now start. 2 receivers over to the right, 1 down to the left. Snap to Brown. Brown takes a direct snap, goes around the right side, dives forward. We'll see what the count is. Touchdown Dragons. There we get it on the left side from the line judge. Touchdown Dragons. 6:05 to go here in quarter number 1.
That was a nice 4-minute drive. 1 pass and a handful of runs, all for positive gains.
3-yard run on the direct snap to Marquise Brown. Beck Kipperman will come out for the extra point. I guess I should say Beck Kipperman will stay in for the extra point, but semantics, right? Patrick Lane, the holder. Snap, kick is up. It is good.
There we go.
7-7 the score here. 6:05 to go in quarter number 1.
I will say it, left-footed boom. Nice job, Beck.
Who feeds the Dragons? Fabulous Affairs Catering feeds the Dragons, and we can feed your crew too. Call us at 512-653-5237 to help us prepare for your next event. ROCK, Go Dragons. Core Speed Gym, you want results? That's what we say, that's what we do. Central Texas Speed and Strength Training Headquarters since 2004. Proudly supporting Round Rock Dragon football. Ted Heaton and his team at State Farm Insurance say it's game time, so let's go Round Rock Dragons. On the field or off the field, Ted Heaton and his teams are always there to support the players, coaches, parents, and the fans. Good luck, and go Dragons.
Thank you, the golden voice of Vype. Looks like after
Pure magic.
a 10-play drive, Beck's going to get a chance to rest with his linemen, and Seth Ford's in to kick the kickoff for this, what will be second drive for each team coming up.
Here comes the kickoff from Ford. Kicking deep into the end zone, and they'll take a knee. Back to the 25.
It's nice when you have 2 kickers that can clear the end zone.
Mm-hmm. Blake Hankey with the wise decision to take a knee right there in the end zone for the Mavericks. They'll come back out for their second possession. Again, 7-7 the score here. A 72-yard connection from Zamford to Curley with less than a minute 30 into the football game. Mavericks took an early lead, and the Dragons at a 4-minute, 25-second drive all the way down to the 3-yard line where Marquise Brown took the direct snap, ran it up the right side, right into the end zone. 2 receivers down here to the left, 1 up top to the right. Zamford handoff up the middle, up across the 30 to the 31. A 6-yard carry there for number 28, Winston Hutchison. Sanford looking to throw. Has the receiver Curley up across the 40. They'll be at the 39 and a first down. Forward progress was stopped, but they'll mark it right there at the 39, and it's a first down. 8-yard on the catch. McNeil right back to work. One receiver up top to the left, two down to the right. They're moving from left to right out the window. Hand out to Hutchison going around the right side. Or excuse me, left side. He's met immediately and dropped for a loss. Great job by the Dragon defense.
Number 19, Ashton Miller's. Nice play, Ashton.
Like to see that. Attaboy. Stepping up from his linebacker spot. Of course, you heard Cheatham talking about injuries last week. This rest, this bye week was good for these kids to have time to heal and mend so they can get back to action. Two receivers to each side, one back in the backfield. Snap Zamford looking to throw to his left. Curley down the sideline, up across midfield, knocked out of bounds by Frisbee. Another first down all the way inside Dragon territory down to the 48.
He's providing fits already this evening, and we're halfway through the first quarter.
Two receivers to each side. Once again, one back in the backfield. Zamford looking to throw. Pump fake going down the left sideline. Wide open, overthrown. Thank goodness.
He made a move that was stop and go, and both of our defensive backs just bit. And had that not been overthrown, this would be a 14-7 game.
And Curley just sticking to that left side and making everybody work hard. Yeah, fortunate. Trips now to the right side, one up top to the left. That's Curley all by himself up there. Hutchison in the backfield with Camphor, I beg your pardon. Zane Camphor. Hand off to Hutchison up the middle, up across the 45, down to the 43. Be third down.
I got a bottle of water to say who this might go to, Mike.
You're on. Trips to the right, one up top to the left. Camphor takes a snap, looking to the left. Quick throw across the middle, incomplete. Nice job. Trey King right there to knock it out of the hands of Curley.
Luckily for a high throw. And I saved the bottle of water.
You did. You have to walk into the other room to get it. That'd be a...
He threw it to number 1.
He did.
I'd like one of those big Ozarka bottles.
I got you, brother. I'm going to give you some smart water. That's what I'm going to do.
I need some smarts.
I'm gonna give you, actually, I'm going to give you one of those electrolyte, or no, what's...
Gatorade?
No. It's the power water with the alkaline. That's what it is. The Mavericks are going to punt, folks. High snap. Gets it away just in time. Slowly drifting, bounces up at the 25. It'll take a Maverick roll to the 25-yard line.
I'm surprised they punted.
I am too.
I'll take it.
Blake Hankey with the punt. And it's marked down at the 25-yard line. So Round Rock will take over.
So is that a net of 15 yards, 20 yards on the punt? Yeah, in a game like this, I would have gone for that. I don't see many punts tonight.
No, good field position and all. Two backs in the backfield, two receivers up top to the left. Handoff going around the left side. There's Marquise Brown. Gain maybe a yard on the play, if at all. They'll say no gain, second down and 10.
From the non-biased standard here, of course, non-biased. 10-play drive, run up the middle between the tackles the entire drive. I don't mind if you're predictable until they stop you.
Right, yes.
McNeil keeps throwing to number 1. We should keep running between the tackles.
Absolutely.
Set forward and quarterback.
Trips up to the right. Quick throw out to Miller. Miller with the catch. Up to the 30. Makes one person miss. Spins up across the 30. Steps out of bounds. A lot of running for about a 4-yard gain right there. Third down and 6 for the Dragons.
Ford staying in at quarterback. Is this the surprise you're going to tell us about, Mike?
The wrinkle.
The wrinkle?
This is the wrinkle, yes.
Good. We can get Seth time.
Yep.
There we go.
Step
Throw the
across.
flag.
Seth Ford takes a snap. A receiver downfield that's up for grabs. Sullivan, the intended receiver, and it's incomplete.
That was a...
But a huge...
It was a free play, but not an extremely catchable ball.
I don't know what they're talking about because it's obvious that McNeil jumped into the neutral zone. That's why they snapped the ball. But seemed to have a long conversation for some reason. And they're not going to...
Oh, yeah, they are. There's the ref. Head ref.
Oh, okay, there he is. I thought he was just going back to his spot. Offsetting penalties. We had a legal shift or something to that effect called against Round Rock. So 3rd and 6 remains, 3:44 to go here.
I'm not
Quarter
sure
number 1.
how the heck that happens. Infraction automatically happens before any other penalty. Coach Cheatham is right to be asking to speak to the referee, and the side judge seemingly doesn't know really what he's doing, other than he will accept taking a timeout from Coach Cheatham. I honestly think it's in poor taste that the side ref or side official did not get the head referee when Coach Cheatham asked, since it makes no sense to call offsetting penalties on an infraction like encroachment.
That's right, Coach Cheatham out there giving him an earful. We'll let you read, Blake.
You're listening to the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Dragon parents know there's only orthodontists for their dragons, and that's Dr. Blair R. Barnett at Avery Orthodontics. Call 512-260-0084, that is 512-260-0084, or visit his website, averyortho.com, that is www.averyortho.com for an appointment. Go Dragons. Henry Huey Photography is a longtime supporter of the Dragons. Sport photos, band photos, graduation photos, and more. Henry Huey Photography does it all. Find him on Twitter at Henry Huey Photo. Go Rock.
So Coach Cheatham gives him an earful, and then he throws his hands up in the air in anguish, as the referee, of course, isn't going to listen to a word he says. But oh well, we are 3rd and 6, 3:40 to go here in the first quarter. Dragons and the Mavericks tied 7-7. Dragons with the ball. 2 receivers to each side. One back in the backfield. O'Keefe back at quarterback. Marquise Brown to his right. Now he moves back to the left side and right behind him in I formation. O'Keefe takes the snap, hands off to Brown. Brown eludes one tackle, gets up across the 40, still on his feet, dives up to the 45-yard line. We'll see they'll mark him down. That's more than enough for a Dragon first down. And a heck of a run by Marquise Brown.
Great run.
They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Dragons. 15 yards on the carry.
Between the tackles, and he cut it to the outside. It's not rocket science, Mike.
No, not at all. Not rocket surgery either.
Nope.
Snap to O'Keefe, handoff up the middle. There's our main man, Marquise Brown. Lowers his shoulder, gets across the 45 up to the 47-yard line. Play clock down to 3 minutes. Game clock, I beg your pardon, down to 3 minutes. 2 receivers down to the left, 1 up top to the right. 2 backs in the backfield with O'Keefe. Takes a snap, picks handoff, looking to throw. Has a receiver down the middle, looking for Miller, over his head, incomplete. Good catch off the hop, though. Third and 7, the call, as you heard from Mr. Allen, Mr. Fawns, our PA. Trips over to the left, 1 up top to the right. Brown and O'Keefe in the backfield. O'Keefe takes a snap, rolling to his left, looking for somebody. Has Miller on the sideline, and going to give him a 1 foot in bounds. Be 4th down and short, but he gets close to the 2.
It's going to be close.
Yep.
He's at the 49. They need to get to the 49. That should be a first down.
Yep, they're going to give it to him. Look like the ref on the far side.
Are they?
Oh, I guess not. 4th down and short. 3 receivers up top to the right. Izzy comes in motion from the left side. Timeout called.
No, I think the referee's calling for a measurement.
Good measurement, yeah. Thank you.
The referee on the home side of the field said it was enough for a first down.
Yeah, and of course, Coach Cheatham is not real thrilled with the officiating right now.
He's not going to be voted homecoming king from this officiating crew.
No, he's not. The first down marker is on the backside of the 49-yard line, and that's a first down. And there they go. They move the chains.
How they didn't even measure.
Yeah.
They knew it was a first down. Is that poorly of an officiated game thus far?
Not what we want to see.
From fourth down to first down without even bringing the chains on the field.
Thankfully, cooler and wiser heads prevailed on that one, because that's
you seen that before?
Visually obvious. No, I don't think I have. Not for a long time, at least. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. As he comes in motion from left to right, O'Keefe takes snap, takes it up the middle on his feet, makes a move, going back to the right side in front of the blocker. That's Miller up across the 30, down the sidelines, 10, pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. First and goal for the Dragons as O'Keefe gives the first down signal on the far sideline, out of bounds, clapping his hands as he hustles back to the line of scrimmage. Nice run by O'Keefe.
Yeah, he thread that needle very nicely on the far sideline.
Huge run down to the 8-yard line. Nothing much there. A couple yards at the run by Marquise Brown up to the 6. 2 yards on the carry. Dragons looking to the sideline for the call.
Second and goal on the 6.
Trips over to the left side. Colin Sullivan by himself on the right. Snap to O'Keefe, takes himself up across the 5, still on his feet, dives forward. That's a touchdown for the Dragons.
Nice work.
Beautiful run by O'Keefe.
Looks like it was followed the lead, the blocks by Toby Campbell and Beck Kipperman. Nicely done.
Beautiful job. 1:23 to go here in the first quarter. Dragons take the lead. 8-yard scamper.
Discount Electronics in Round Rock. Half-price computer superstore with laptops from $149. Discount Electronics will buy your unwanted computers, laptops, and monitors. They're open 7 days a week. Visit the store or go online at discountelectronics.com. Go Dragons.
Kipperman for the extra point. Kick is up. It is good. 14-7 your score. 1:23 to go here in quarter number 1.
Nice job, Round Rock. Good job, Beck. Left-footed boom.
Yeah, that was a tough go of things. That punt is going to baffle me for a while.
Music Family Motors is a proud sponsor of Dragon Football. If it's time for your first car or truck, or you just need another one, then stop by and see Mike at Music Family Motors. He and his family will take care of you. Call 512-358-6975 or musicfamilymotors.com. That is M-U-S-I-C-K familymotors.com. Go Dragons. Praxent proudly supports Round Rock football. If you need a custom web or mobile application developed, let's build something game-changing together. Go Rock, go Dragons.
Nice work, Blake.
Again, 1:23 to go here in the first quarter. Dragons on top, 14-7. Seth Ford coming out to kick it back to the Mavericks. Low kicker this time. He fielded and skirts right past him. Nice job.
I'll tell you what, McNeil is lucky that went backwards into the end zone, because you kick a squibs line drive like that, you don't get to call a fair catch because it hits the ground first.
Mm-hmm. That's a free ball after 10 yards if you don't get on it. It's
absolutely.
It's a lot of fun right there, but nonetheless, 1:23 to go here. And the Mavericks will take over at the 25-yard line.
So, Mike, touching back on those first 2 offensive drives, Dragons were able to chew a good 80% of the time off the clock for the quarter. And, I like the simplicity, letting the 5 big men up front get into their groove, establish a working relationship with each other. It's their first time at the game with that front 5.
Right.
I like that philosophy and strategy. I hope it maintains itself. Let's see what the defense can do here.
2 receivers up top to the left. Curley goes in motion. Quick throw out to the left side. Caught by Curley and a throw down the field. It's caught. A little pitching toss and up to almost to midfield to the 49-yard line. Little trickeration there by the Mavericks.
Using Curley for more than just catching and running. It's almost not fair.
It's very true. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers down to the right, 1 up top to the left. They're moving from left to right. Camper fakes the handoff, has all kinds of time going down the sideline looking for a McNeil Maverick. It's Hutchison.
Is he inbounds?
But there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, I don't think he was in. I think he went out of bounds and came back in.
So it'll be incomplete. And
5. I think is it 5 yards and lost it down or just lost it down?
I believe it's just loss of down. I'm not sure if it's because he was not forced out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds by himself. That's what drew the flag. He cannot be the first person to touch the ball and come back in.
Correct. It's almost like the side officials need to educate the head referee on the rules of the game. It's taking so long to explain.
It is. It's like Ed Hockey Lee on the sidelines talking
I
to.
mean, this is 6A football in Texas. They have to prove themselves up to this level, don't they?
That's right. Be a repeat first down, be 1st and 15.
Oh, so they do lose 5 yards on it.
Yeah. Two receivers down here to the right, 1 up top to the left. Camper takes the snap, goes back to the left side. Caught. Curley has some people in front of him. He's going to be knocked out of bounds. No
Nice
gain.
play, nice containment.
Might have lost a yard on that, so it's 2nd and 16. Inside a minute to go here in the first quarter. At least one more play will be coming our way before the quarter ends. 2 receivers to each side. Offense spread far and wide. Camper takes a snap, looking to throw. Pump fake down the left side. Has a receiver in and out of the hands of Frisbee. He was there.
Oh, Frisbee wants that
Miscommunication.
back.
He does, sure does.
Pressure on the quarterback and a throw the ball up for grabs. That's a great setup by the defense.
Tough break right there, that's for sure. Dang.
All right, we need to stop here. We cannot let that one deflate us.
25 seconds to go in the first quarter. 2 receivers each side stacked on top of each other. Camper takes a snap, fakes the handoff, looking to throw down the left side. Caught by Curley.
Out of bounds. There you go.
Pulls him out of bounds.
Nice job, Trey.
Excellent job. Wouldn't give up on the catch right there. Trey King making it happen. 4th down.
And what's McNeil going to do now? They're going to punt again?
Here comes Hankey to punt. 19 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Your Dragons on top, 14-0, and they're going to get the ball back here with at least one play in the first quarter. Snap to Hankey. Kick is away. Into some traffic. Caught and dropped. Oh, Jordan Smart had it and lost it. Turnover back to the Mavericks. First down inside the 20. Oh.
We continue to make punt play a roller coaster over the first 3 games.
10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Mavericks have new life after the turnover. A whole lot of people around him trying to make the best decision and lost sight of the ball. Bounced off his chest, and now here come the Mavericks. 2 receivers up top to the left. 1 down here to the right. Hutchison and Camper in the backfield. Camper takes himself the holding call probably against McNeil. So the late flag comes in. 6 seconds to go as game clock stops.
You know, Mike, that punt drop just it's painful.
Most definitely. Ball put back at the 28-yard line. Holding call right there. That's the end of the first quarter. 14-7 your score. 1 quarter in the books. Your Dragons on top.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media. Wagabag is proud to be your hometown convenience store. We've been serving the communities of Round Rock, Georgetown, Pflugerville, Hutto, Liberty Hill, and Austin since 1964. Go Rock, go Dragons. We'd like to take the time to recognize the 2018-2019 Round Rock Football Booster Club officers. They do a great job supporting our team, coaches, community, and high school. President Michael Carson. Michelle Carson, excuse me. Vice President Randall Ford. Treasurer Sarah Eichenhorst. Secretary Leslie Espinoza. Parliamentarian Mike Calvo, and Member-at-Large Ron Sullivan. The Football Booster Club meets every Monday at 6:30 p.m. in the Dragon's Lair. All parents and fans of the Round Rock Dragon varsity, JV, and freshman football teams are welcome and encouraged to get involved. Go Dragons. Meet me at Rudy's. Visit one of our locations, Round Rock 2400 I-35 South, North 11570 Research Boulevard, South 2451 Capital of Texas Highway, Northwest 620 and 2222. Rudy's Barbecue is a longtime supporter of Round Rock Dragon football. Go Rock.
Thank you to our Booster Club. Thank you to all of the people who support Round Rock Dragon football. And thank you to our producer, Mr. Blake Herrera. A quick shout out to our QA, by the way, Mr. Nathaniel Nunez. Thank you, Nathaniel. Sorry it took me a whole quarter to say that, but appreciate you. Snap to Camphor, looking to throw. Needs to be brought down for another loss. Beautiful job. Good coverage sack right there by the Dragons.
Looks like that was number 96, Isaiah Hernandez. Good pressure. Brings up second and long.
Pretty near a country mile right there. Two receivers each side. Quick throw over to the left side. Excuse me, right side. Caught by Curley. Curley loses his mouth guard and a few more yards on the play. I beg your pardon. That wasn't Curley. That was number 9. That was Malik Gordon.
Another loss of 2. So now, what's after a country mile?
That'd be
Another country mile.
A second country mile?
That's an additional country
I don't
mile.
think we've gone that full second country mile yet, but
I don't
it's a
know.
long way.
It's yeah, I'm gonna come up with something by halftime. I promise you that.
McNeil going the Dragon way.
The trips to the left, 2 up top to the right. No backs in the backfield for Camphor. It's third down and really long. 29. Snap to Camphor. Rolling to his right, looking to throw downfield. Steps up into the throw. A little bump. Oh, come on. We had a collision down inside the 5-yard line. That'll be a first down.
True King, there is no arguing with the ref or looking at the coach. That was just a unfortunate play right there.
Shoot.
Overthrown by a good 15 yards, and we ran into the receiver.
Why can't we call that uncatchable, too, by the way? That's another gift from the NFL. 15 yards, is that automatic first down or just 15 yards?
It is an automatic first down.
There we go, flip the chart. First down for the McNeil Mavericks. Moved it down to the 23-yard line.
Mike, how do you make up a country mile and a half in a play?
Pass interference.
Pass interference.
That'll do it.
I beg your pardon, ball spot at the 22-yard line. Snap to Sanford, throwing out to left. Knocked down, nice job. Excuse me, that's 46 coming up big for us. Bentley coming from the outside linebacker spot, making a big play right there.
Put 3 more of those in a row.
Yes, please. Second down and 10. 2 receivers, 1 to each side. Runner comes in motion. High snap. Zamford. Hand up to Hutchinson up the middle. Hit as he gets to the 20. Looks like the ball might have come loose. Maybe that was something else. Never mind. I beg your pardon.
It was a nice wrap tackle by middle linebacker. Not sure if that was Ashton. I'm waiting for a number.
Second and 8, ball at the 20-yard line. Or third and 8, beg your pardon.
It was good tackle by Ashton.
Ashton coming up big, as are his defensive teammates here today. 10:09 to go in the second quarter. Dragons on top 14-7. Mavericks driving pass out to the left. Curley caught at the 20. Still on his feet up across the 15, down close to the 10-yard line.
Be enough for a first down.
First down for the Mavericks.
3rd and 7, we gave, I know it's Jordan Curley, but when you give him 15 yards off the ball on 3rd and 7, it's going to be tough not to get the first down.
Ball to the 12.
Mathematically, that's difficult, Blake.
Sure is.
I got a concept for you, Mike.
What's that?
Here's unpopular, but when you've got so much athletic ability on the offensive side, what are your thoughts on having them play both ways?
It can be done. Handoff up the middle to Hutchison. He gets up across the 10 for a couple-yard gain.
We know O'Keefe has been recruited and offered a scholarship at a Division I school as a defensive back. If there's a way to stop number 1 on the other team, it might be with means that don't normally play defense.
It's true.
Again, not popular notion, but I think as we get into the season, we have a conference full of good wide receivers. We're going to have to consider that.
Hanky goes in motion from left to right, snapped his end. Camphor rolling to his right, being chased from behind, looking for somebody. No one downfield except right there at the end zone. Touchdown, Mavericks. Camphor.
We gave that one away.
Camphor rolling all the way to the right side on the sideline, threw back across his body into the middle of the end zone, and it's a touchdown for the Mavericks right at the goal line.
A dropped punt, a pass interference on 3rd and 29. We didn't necessarily do our job there, Mike.
Dickinson out for the extra point. 9:14 to go here in the second quarter. Snap, kick is up. It's good. 14-14 here at Dragon Stadium.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. The classic Texas Burger, Arbor Walk, Breaker and Mopac, Sunset Village, Brody and 290, University Oaks next to IKEA, 1890 Ranch, 1431 and 183A. Mighty Fine, supporting the Round Rock Dragon football team in 2018. P&B Print is a proud sponsor of Dragon Football. Turn to P&B for all your printing needs, from invitations and business cards to mailing and promotional products. Visit us at pnbprint.com or call 512-255-5510. That is 512-255-5510. Go Dragons. Soapbox Car Wash is happy to sponsor Round Rock Dragon Football. We're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily and located on Round Rock Avenue between Oakwood Boulevard and Oakland Drive, close to Round Rock High School. Drive on in and get cleaned up with us. Go Rock.
14-14 the score. 9:14 to go here in the first half. McNeil to kick it back to the Dragons, back deep. It's Marquise Brown. Little pooch kick over to the side. Fair caught at the 37-yard line. Plouffe underneath that one.
Maybe Poof should be catching punts. He's got 2 kicks in a row.
Well, he did steal one from Smart the first time around. That's all right.
It's the sign of things coming.
I got this.
36, starting off at the 36-yard line, 37-yard line.
37, yep.
It's a short pooch kick.
Dragons now moving from left to right out the window with their maroon tops, gray pants, white helmets. 3 receivers over here to the right. 1 up top to the left. O'Keefe takes snap, handoff up the middle, delayed handoff. Marquise Brown gets up across the 40 down to the 45-yard line. Great run for Marquise. Eight yards on the carry, second down and 2. Plouffe coming into the game there, Bruce. There he is. He's going to make a catch right over there on the far side.
Hopefully we're running the ball back up the middle.
2 receivers up top to the left, 1 down to the right, 2 backs in the backfield with O'Keefe. Takes a handoff, looking to throw, rolling to his right. Has Izzy right there in the flat, caught up across midfield, lowers his shoulder. He'll get to the 50-yard line, and that's the first down for the Dragons.
Naked bootleg to Izzy. Good for 7 yards.
Izzy comes in motion. Handoff coming around the side. He gets tripped up, knocked down for a loss of 2. Second down and 12. Tough break. Everybody got pushed back into a big heap, and Izzy couldn't make the jump.
I think it looked like offense line did all right. It looked like Garrett Miller got run over by a linebacker, and as he was working on his block, got Izzy's foot and tripped him up. East-west running versus north-south, Mike. Like to run towards the goal line.
Lined up in the pistol. Keith takes the snap, hands off to Marquise. Marquise lowers his shoulder, up across midfield, down to the 48, maybe the 47. See where they spot it. Third down and long for the Dragons. Down to 7.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. 2 receivers down to the right, 2 up top to the left. O'Keefe takes the snap, takes the handoff, rolling out to his left, has the seam, gets up across the 40, still on his feet, making a move up across the 45, excuse me, 35, down close to the 30, and mark him at the 32. Huge run for Ryan O'Keefe and another first down for the Dragons. Wow.
Made something out of nothing for sure there.
15 yards on the run.
Off the field, Brett. You've got to.
Up the middle, Marquise Brown to the 20-15. Makes a move, gets down inside the 5. First and goal for the Dragons at the 4-yard line.
Evidently, when the 12th man is running off the field and doesn't quite get off, but he's in front of the referee, it's okay.
Jeez.
If you run away from the referee, it's a penalty.
Dragons right back to the ball. O'Keefe takes a snap, hands off. Marquise Brown up the middle, pushing the pile. Gains 2 on the carry, maybe 1 down to the 3. Second and goal. 6:55 to go in the second quarter. 14-14 the score.
Was it on the 3-yard line, Mike? Is that right?
Yep, down to the 3.
All right, gentlemen.
2 receivers over to the left, 1 down to the right. Izzy Morgan comes from right to left. O'Keefe takes a snap direct up the middle. Touchdown Dragons on the quarterback draw.
I was just about to say, gentlemen, if it's not broken, you don't need to fix it. That is a nice way to go down the field.
Answering touchdown, we surrendered earlier. So good to get back up, good quick round on the ground 100%.
Second touchdown run for Ryan O'Keefe tonight. Kipperman comes out for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. It is good. 21-14 the score. 6:28 to go here in the second quarter. Dragons retake the lead.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Who feeds the Dragons? Fabulous Affairs Catering feeds the Dragons, and we can feed your crew too. Call us at 512-653-5237 to help us prepare for your next event. ROCK. Go Dragons. Core Speed Gyms. You want results? That's what we say. That's what we do. Central Texas Speed and Strength Training Headquarters since 2004. Proudly supporting Round Rock Dragon Football. Ted Heaton and his team at State Farm Insurance say it's game time, so let's go Round Rock Dragons. On the field or off the field, Ted Heaton and his team are always here to support the players, coaches, parents, and the fans. Good luck, and go Dragons.
Thanks, Blake.
Nicely done, sir. Just under 3 minutes on that drive. The Dragons push the ball down the field and score. That was a 63-yard.
Yep. Your math's right, Mike.
My math is right. Thank you. Seth Ford to kick it back to the Mavericks. Short kick this time, fielded at the 5-yard line up to the 10, 15. Still on his feet. That's Curley making a move. I believe that's Curley. Could be number 9. Helmet comes off nonetheless. That's number 5. These single digits in my bad eyes pokes Seth Medina on the return. All the way up to the 36-yard line. 30 yards on the return.
All right, let's see what kind of adjustments the defense made. I'll be able to speak clearly eventually. on this drive. What could be the hopefully last time the defense is on the field in the second quarter, and let our offense get the ball back and run the clock up.
Another timeout called on the field unless they took the penalty. Play clock went down to 0. Timeout on the field. Mavericks take over at the 37-yard line. That was actually a 32-yard return.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. John Martin and the guys at Motor Man Garage say pedal to the metal, Round Rock Dragons. And when you need a pit stop, bring your car or truck to the Motor Man Garage at 1520 Sam Bass Road in Round Rock. Or call 512-804-0423 for an appointment. Go Dragons. Dragon parents know there's only one orthodontist for their dragons, and that's Dr. Blair R. Barnett at Avery Orthodontics. Call 512-260-0084 or visit his website, averyortho.com, for an appointment. Go Dragons.
Nice work, Blake. Thanks.
That producer of ours knows what's up, my friend. He's got this down pat. Here come the Mavericks back out on the field. 2 receivers over here, 2 to the left side, 1 up top to the right.
Just seeing scores online early mid-second quarter. Vandergrift's up 16-0 on Hendrickson.
Whoa.
I know. Blake doesn't believe me.
We got him for homecoming, so.
Vandergrift or Hendrickson?
Vandergrift.
Can't forget.
Similar to I don't know why we throw when we run it well.
Got to mix it up, Bruce.
Maybe that's why I'm sitting up here and not on the sideline.
Just got to mix it up. That's all there is to it.
I'm of that old Vince Lombardi practice. You only need to have 3 plays if you run them all perfectly.
That's very true. Pro set here for the Mavericks. 3 receivers over to the left, 2 up top to the right. Nobody in the backfield. Snap to Camper. Looking to throw down the left side. Has Curley and Titus Dunk. Stride for stride. Incomplete. They were holding hands and holding shoulder pads and holding everything together.
He was stride for stride. That was
that was very pretty.
Well done, Titus. All right. The adventure called punt return.
5:26. Colin Sullivan and Jordan Smart in the back to receive, I should say. Number 17, Blake Hankey, coming out to punt it back to the Dragons. High snap. Gets the punt away towards Sullivan. Sullivan, fair catch up across the 35-yard line.
That's where the clap.
He got it. Ball spotted at the 36.
All right, well done, defense. That was exactly what the Dragons needed. Now let's give the offense a chance to go 5 minutes down the field on the ground and get into halftime, Mike.
This is true.
Although our runs have all been in larger chunks, so 5 minutes might be too long.
Well, at least take 2.5, maybe 3.
I'll take the 7 points.
That's exactly right. Morgan going in motion. O'Keefe takes it up the middle, dances out to the left side, cuts back, lowers his shoulder, gets across the 45 down to the 47 for a first down for the Dragons.
Blocking by the offensive line now. Seth Ford coming in.
11 yards on the carry by Ryan O'Keefe, and as Bruce just mentioned, Seth Ford comes into the game. O'Keefe moves over to the right side, trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Snap. Ford takes himself up the middle, up across midfield to 45, still on his feet to the 40, cuts back to the left, dives up across the 35, down inside to the 33-yard line.
You know, bravo, Coach Cheatham and Coach Teddy. That is a great play call. McNeil thinks that when Seth comes in, it's a throw, and that's a 20-yard run. Great play call, great run by Seth Ford. Great offensive line blocking and pursuit.
Ford at quarterback, fakes the handoff, takes himself left side, still on his feet, 25-20, gets up across the 25, or excuse me, the 20 down to the 15-yard line. First down for the Dragons. Look at Seth Ford run, kids.
Mike, you're seeing the offensive line get 5 yards down the field with the McNeil defenders. It's just fun to watch.
18 yards on the carry by the quarterback, Ford. Seth remains at quarterback. 2 receivers each side. Ryan O'Keefe split wide to the right. Handoff up the middle. There's Marquise Brown. Lowers his shoulder across the 10 down to the 9-yard line. Two backs in the backfield. Ryan O'Keefe back at quarterback. Takes the snap. Rolling to his right. 3 play for the Dragons. Takes the throw. Lowers his shoulder. Spins around. Still on his feet.
Still going.
Moving forward. Dives
run.
across. Touchdown,
That's a
Dragons.
touchdown.
Wow. A free play, and Ryan O'Keefe says, I got this, boys. And he takes it all the way in on the right sideline. Dives across the pylon for a touchdown. Wow.
That's a little demoralizing. I got to tell you, there was 8 McNeil Mavericks that he just carried and ran through. But as I told you, Mike, that was a minute and a half drive. Hopefully the offense will get a chance to get back on the field.
That's all right. That was pretty.
That was great.
9-yard run for Ryan O'Keefe. Beck Kipperman out for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good.
Left-footed boom. Left-footed boom.
28-14 the score.
That is a nice drive on the ground. I'm interested to see the halftime stats on what our yardage is accumulated on the ground. Four drives, 4 rushing touchdowns, and we got 3:51 left. Sorry, Blake, go ahead.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Discount Electronics is Round Rock's half-price computer superstore with laptops from $149. Discount Electronics will buy your unwanted computers, laptops, and monitors. They are open 7 days a week. Visit the store or go online at discountelectronics.com. Go Dragons.
Go Dragons indeed. Seth Ford will kick it back to the Mavericks. Again, 3:51 to go here in the second quarter. We wanted a lot of time, but we also wanted the 7, so we get 1 out of the 2.
That was the preferred one.
Yep, that's right.
Good to get Seth Ford some yardage on the ground and get confidence in the game speed. And he controlled the couple plays he was in, so it was good to see.
Very well done. Ford, a pooch kick over to the sideline around the 30-yard line, stepped out of bounds.
Tell you what, if he just lets the ball drop, they hit it at the 35, but he caught it with 1 foot in at the 27.
That's all right by me.
I'll take it.
Lovely. Seth Ford making it happen with his legs and his foot.
At least you make yourself laugh.
I do. I'm having fun.
That's the name of the game. All right, 1st and 10 on the 28. Let's go, Dragons.
Camper handoff around the side, up the middle, across the 40, still on his feet up to midfield.
I guess that's why
Huge run for Hutchison. 22 yards on the carry.
He wasn't touched for the first 18 of those 22 yards. It was a wide open hole.
Quickly to the line, 2 receivers up top to the right, 1 down the left. Camper throws out to the right, caught up at the 48. Still on his feet, spinning around. Boyd's 1 tackle across the 45, down to the 42. Lee Gordon on the reception and the run. I'll spot the ball actually at the 43, I beg your pardon. 7 yards on the carry, or the reception. 2 receivers down to the left, 1 up top to the right. Hutchison in the backfield with Camper, takes a snap, takes a handoff, quick throw out to Malik Gordon. Makes the catch, makes the tackle miss. Still on his feet, gets up across the 35 down to the 34.
Made a couple of Dragons swing and miss with a very good eyes up and run after the catch. Ran sideways, so I didn't get a whole lot of yardage, but had a lot of swinging and missing there, Mike.
Tough to see. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Camper takes snap, fakes the handoff, throwing down the right side, over the head, incomplete. Trey King was a little torn right there. He didn't know whether to cover the receiver
exactly.
or go
Did you
get
see
the
that?
football. Yeah. But that drop is always the safest bet.
And don't run into the receiver.
2:42 as the game clock, I beg your pardon, stops with the incomplete pass. The Dragons on top, 28-14, inching closer to halftime, but the Mavericks are inching closer to the end zone. Camper takes a snap.
Oh,
He's
nice.
going to, in the grass, throws out of bounds.
I'm not sure.
Nice job by
who
the defense
he was
right
throwing
there.
to.
That'd be nobody.
And again, it's unique that the official on the other side of the field just wants the play to be over to start the next play.
Yeah. 3rd and 10 now for the Mavericks. That was...
There was literally no one within 15 yards. And as I called out about two drives ago, 12th man on the field was 5 yards on the field, right in front of him. But since he was running towards him, it seemed like it was okay.
Coach Aguirre calling the blitz on that one. That was a good timing right there, too. High snap to Camper, takes snap, high over the head. Oh, gosh, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Mavericks. Wow. Wide open.
There had to be a blown coverage there.
Jake Buechler, the receiver who made the catch, scored the touchdown for the Mavericks. 2:29 to go here in the second quarter.
It had to be a blown coverage.
It had to be. Someone, they saw someone creeping
I
up to
know
the
we
line.
blitzed, but someone clearly didn't roll back one of the safeties. It was right down the middle.
Dickinson out for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. It's blocked. That's a bad snap. And dive on top of it. So it's 28-20.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Henry Hui Photography is a longtime supporter of the Dragons. Sports photos, band photos, graduation photos, and more. Henry Hui Photography does it all. Find him on Twitter at Henry Hui Photo. Go Rock. Music Family Motors is a proud sponsor of Dragon Football. If it's your first time for a truck or you just need another car, then you can stop and see Mike at Music Family Motors, and he and his family will take care of you. Call 512-358-6975 or musicfamilymotors.com. That's M-U-S-I-C-K familymotors.com. Go Rock.
Dickinson coming out to kick it back to the Dragons. 2:29 to go here in the first half. Dragons lead 28-20. Short kick. Someone's got to get there. Ball's loose. And the Mavericks get it right back. Oh, my heavens. There goes the wind out of the sails. My gosh. Here comes the Dragon defense back on the field. 2:25 to go.
Well, Mike, it looks like we got out of the Belton game. We had an opportunity in our kick return, and I know we had a bye week, and we pretended like it wasn't a bye week. We practiced really hard. We've got to put get the cobwebs out in special teams.
Ball at the 45 of Round Rock. Snap to Camper, looking to throw, going for it all. Down the middle, it's caught at the 15 by Curley. Curley makes people miss. He's almost stepped out of bounds. I think he did. That can't be a touchdown as he stepped out of bounds at the 1 yard line. And they're hurrying to the line of scrimmage. It's first and goal at the 1 for the Mavericks.
They're sending out the kicking team.
Oh, why? Okay. I thought they marked it at the 1. I guess it's a touchdown.
They did, and that's amazing.
That is. He went back to the 1 yard line.
Placed the ball at the 1 and then
Never
brought it back
called a
out.
touch. He's okay. Touchdown Mavericks, evidently. Kick is up, and it is no good. 28-26 to score. Another missed extra point by the kicker.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Wag-A-Bag is proud to be your hometown convenience store. We've been serving the communities of Round Rock, Georgetown, Pflugerville, Hutto, Liberty Hill, and Austin since 1964. Go Dragons. We'd like to take this time to recognize the 2018-2019 Round Rock Football Booster Club officers. They do a fantastic job supporting our team, coaches, community, and high school. President Michelle Carson, Vice President Randall Ford, Treasurer Sarah Eichenhorst, Secretary Leslie Espinoza, Parliamentarian Mike Calvo, and Member-at-Large Ron Sullivan. The Football Booster Club meets every Monday at 6:30 p.m. in the Dragons Later. Again, that is every Monday at 6:30 p.m. in the Dragons Later. And all fans and parents of Round Rock Dragon varsity, JV, and freshman football teams are welcome and encouraged to get involved. Go Dragons.
Blake, you know what this means? We could play spots in the second half.
We could.
Pooch punt, kicked out of bounds. And there's the flag. Thank you.
I don't think the ref realized what was going on.
I beg your pardon, UIL, but this is it's kind of tough to watch right now. Anyways, ball will be placed at the 35. The Dragons have the ball. With 2:14 to go here in the first half, they lead 28-26.
2:14's proven to be plenty of time for either side right now. I'm just, my stomach churns with what we've done over the last minute and a half on the ball.
Snap to O'Keefe, delayed reaction. Throw to Izzy Morgan in the flat, caught. He dropped him, fell down. It wasn't dropped, I should say. Good thing he didn't drop it.
He was wide open. He thrown behind him. Could have run for a while.
Ball up to the 43-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play, 2nd and 2. 3 receivers down here. To the right, caught by Sullivan. Up across the 45, lowers his shoulders, still on his feet up to midfield. First down for the Dragons.
Coach James trying to keep the clock running because I'm seeing a lot of electricity in the air right now. Trying to get this first half done before that.
Yeah, it's looking kind of scary out there a little bit.
Based on UIL, first half finishes, is it officially a game, Mike?
I'm not sure. I don't know those rules. I'm sorry. 3 receivers to the left. O'Keefe takes the snap, rolling to the left, coming back, still on his feet. Lowers his head, dives forward up across the 45 to the 49, up across 50 to the 49.
35.
Down to a minute and a half here. Sullivan coming over along with Izzy Morgan to the right side. 3 receivers up top to the left. No backs in the backfield. Morgan coming in motion. O'Keefe takes the snap. Can take it himself. Going around the right side. Has a seam. 40, 35, 30. Still on his feet. 20, 15, 10, 5.
There we go.
Touchdown, Dragons.
I'll tell you what. Toby Campbell just laid the hammer down on whoever was rushing from McNeil. And it was like looked like that kid hit a Mike Tyson left hook. That was a great, great block by Toby Campbell, number 63, junior for Round Rock.
49-yard touchdown run for Ryan O'Keefe. Beck Kipperman coming out for the extra point. Kick is up. It is good. 35-26, Dragons on top.
Left-footed boom.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Praxton proudly supports Round Rock Football. If you need custom web or mobile application development, let's build something game-changing together. Go Rock. Go Dragons. Rock Sports has been in business for over 15 years with an experienced staff providing unmatched screen printing and embroidery services. For a personal touch, give Rock Sports a call at 512-218-9913 or visit one of our Realty locations. Go Rock. Wag-A-Bag is proud to be your hometown convenience store. We've been servicing the communities of Round Rock, Georgetown, Pflugerville, Hutto, Liberty Hill, and Austin since 1964. Go Rock. Go Dragons. Meet me at Rudy's. Visit one of our locations. Round Rock 2400 I-35 South, North 1170 Research Boulevard, South 2451 Crapola, Texas Highway, Northwest 620 and 2222. Rudy's Barbecue is a longtime supporter of Round Rock Dragon Football. Go Rock.
All right, see what we do here. Seth Ford with the kickoff. Minute 10 left on the clock.
Little squibber right down the middle. Picked up at the 30 and dropped immediately at the 32.
So you know what that plan there, Mike, was? Because he had room to run. There's still 1:07 left on the clock.
Yep. It doesn't matter how much
There's plenty
green
of
is
time.
in front of them. It
They have
matters how
one
much time they have to
timeout,
get there. Yep.
1:07 and one timeout, and they feel like that's ample time based on the momentum that their offense has right now.
It's about how long it took for them to score their first touchdown.
It's all of them, but
Almost,
the last two
most of
that
them,
they
yeah.
had, yeah. 1-play drive, 3-play drive.
Here come the Mavericks again, dressed all in white, moving from right to left out the window here in the second half. They trail the Dragons 35-26. They have the ball, and as Bruce just mentioned, they have a lot of time on the clock, so empty backfield, and there's a penalty. Of course there's a penalty. I didn't see what the referee signaled, but there's a penalty. And they move the ball and the chain, so it's 1st and 10 up to the 36-yard line. Snap to Camphor, he's going to take it himself, and he's tackled for a loss. Attaboy.
Julian Jones, excuse me.
Julian Jones, timely, man. Good job. Good. Again, empty backfield, trips down to the left, two up to the right. Camphor looking to the left. Ball tipped in the air, incomplete, in and out of the hands of Hankey. He couldn't get got one hand on it, wasn't enough. 3rd down and long for the Mavericks. Play clock, or game clock, I beg your pardon, stopped at 38 seconds. Big lightning strike up above the stadium. Quick throw out to Curley. Curley makes the catch, makes somebody miss. Going to try and dance around everybody. Gets hit and dropped. Going to be 4th down.
Timeout. 4th down and 7. Cheatham says, I think I can score in 28 seconds too.
Yep. Anything you can do, I can do better. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Tip the waitress, try the veal.
What time's the adult show? That's the kid show?
That's the kid show. That's all I got. I'm an improviser. That's what I do.
Go ahead, Blake.
Come up with things on the fly.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. The classic Texas Burger, Arbor Walk, Breaker and Mopac, Sunset Village, Brody and 290, University Oaks next to IKEA, 1890 Ranch, 1431 and 183A. Mighty Fine, supporting the Round Rock Dragon football team in 2018. P&B Print is a proud sponsor of Dragon Football. Turn to P&B for all your printing needs, from invitations and business cards to mailing and promotional products. Visit us at pnbprint.com or call 512-255-5510. Again, that is 512-255-5510. Go Dragons.
So McNeil sets up for a punt on a 4th and 8. 4th and 8. Coming out of the timeout, is this a fair catch and get the offense back on, or set up for a return? What do you think, Mike?
You got Jordan Smart and Colin Sullivan in the back to receive, and there's some pretty good coverage with this rugby-style kick, so I'm thinking it's going to be out of bounds.
Either way.
Right into the kicker's net over on the far sideline. So.
And the side judge over there doesn't even realize his job is to see where the ball went out of bounds. He literally has no idea.
He's walking backwards.
He's walking to where the ball went into the net.
He's looking for someone to tell him when to stop.
That's where the ball went out of bounds. No, that's not where the ball went out of bounds. I'm going to be overly critical on UIL, but that gentleman was 75 yards out of position. If he gets paid for tonight, I'm not sure why.
I have no words. Kippy Kipperman, send your comments.
Mike, do you disagree?
I do not.
I will say it.
I have no words.
I can be thrown out of the booth and you can't, but that amazes me.
I have no. Seth Ford, a quarterback, takes a snap, quick throw out. 2-round keep at the 30, up to the 35. Has blockers in front of him to the 40, 45 to midfield. Following the blocker's ball comes loose. And the Mavericks fall on top of it. Bummer. Big bummer. 13 seconds to go in the first half. Shoot.
It's been an intense last 3 minutes.
Ball was at the 32. And O'Keefe got all the way up across midfield.
To the 48, so 20 yards. 21-yard reception. Had good blocking, just tried making more out of it than we had 14 seconds left in a timeout. Just not good ball handling. Silly mistake.
3 receivers up top, 2 down. And Round Rock calls a timeout.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Soapbox Car Wash is happy to sponsor Round Rock Dragon Football. We're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily and located on Round Rock Avenue between Oakwood Boulevard and Oaklands Drive, close to Round Rock High School. Drive on in and get cleaned up with us. Go Rock. Who feeds the dragons? Fabulous Affairs Catering feeds the dragons, that's who. And we can praise your crew too. Call us at 512-653-5237 to help us prepare for your next event. ROCK. Go Dragons. Core Speed Gym. You want results? Well, that's what we say, and that's what we do. Central Texas Speed and Strength Training Headquarters since 2004. Proudly supporting Round Rock Dragon Football. Ted Heaton and his team at State Farm Insurance say it's game time, so let's go Round Rock Dragon. On or off the field, Ted and his team are always here to support the players, coaches, and parents. Good luck, and go Dragons.
All right. 12 seconds left, and 1 timeout left for McNeil.
Putting it back to 13. High snap to Camphor. Quick throw out. Caught up at the 45 to 50. Steps out of bounds. That's Malik Gordon. 8 seconds, 8.5 to go here to get across midfield to the 49. Everybody getting set. Snap to Camphor looking to throw to the left. Quick throw across the middle. Incomplete. Good coverage there, but a flag comes in late from the other side.
Favorite. I'm not sure how he had any view or what he's calling pass interference on.
Ashton Millers was there on coverage and maybe bumped into him, but it was
that would be
not
even
even
right there because the ball wasn't thrown to that receiver, or he's calling it literally because the coach on the sideline next to him said that's pass interference. I'm amazed.
Ball moves down to the 38-yard line, 5.4 seconds to go. 3 receivers over to the left. One up top to the right, one back in the backfield. Camphor takes the snap, rolling to his left, looking to throw. Last play of the half. Still on his feet, throws out of bounds, incomplete, and that's the half, folks.
Hold on. Is the side judge over there going to call a penalty, or are we allowed to get the half?
No, I think they're going to go have a halftime.
All right.
So your halftime score, your Dragons on top 35-26. One heck of an offensive battle in the first half, but the Dragons hold form, and we will come back with the Round Rock Dragon Band and possibly an interview and maybe a conversation about what happened tonight. But we will definitely be back. So you are listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. We'll be back in a little bit.
Saved more than 25,000 dogs and cats since 2008. And you can help adopt a new family member, help out with a donation, or roll up your sleeves and volunteer. If you have love, time, or money to spare, we all have at least one of those, you're needed. Visit AustinPetsAlive.com to get started. Austin Pets Alive. Helping people help pets.
Are you looking for a little something extra to get your business noticed? At Ideal Signs, they specialize in custom signage and large format digital printing in a variety of media. Their in-house design department can work with you to create custom artwork to your specifications. They'll work with you to conceptualize, design, and produce any custom projects or idea that you might have. Call 512-930-7446 or visit signsforsports.com. Ideal Signs, family owned and operated since 1969.
KMAX Sports is the largest online broadcast company in Central Texas. How large is that? Well, think of the Congress Avenue Bridge Bat Colony.
Okay, folks, here they come. They're flying out from under the bridge. They appear to be Louisville Sluggers, and they're falling. Oh, the humanity.
As God is my witness, I thought bats could fly. Bringing your teams to you since 2003 without dropping the ball or the bat. We are KMAX Sports.
This is the KMAX Sports Network, and this is what we do.
Looking left, throws into the ad, snap again, he hits the turf, and down scoops it up, Cameron Wilkins.
In the corner of the end zone, 10, 5, touchdown.
We are the largest, we are the best, bringing your teams to you. We've been doing it for 15 years.
He's got blockers in front of him,
10,
touchdown.
5, touchdown.
Yes, sir.
It's what we do, and nobody does it better. We are KMAX Sports.
Vype Media is the state's most comprehensive high school sports media outlet, covering UIL, private schools. Vype has been in Texas for over a decade. Visit their website at Vype, Texas.com. And also pick up your Vype magazine today. Get in the game with Vype Media.
KMAX Sports is the largest online broadcast company in Central Texas. How large is that? Well, just imagine inner space caverns. If it was full of sports. Okay, so which way to the game? Man, it sure is dark in here for sports. Ah, dang it. Ow. Oh, that hurts. Bringing your teams to you in the stadiums, ballparks, and gymnasiums where they belong. We are KMAX Sports.
This is the KMAX Sports Network, and this is what we do.
Looking left, throws into the ad, snap again, he hits the turf, and down scoops it up, Cameron Wilkins.
In the corner of the end zone, 10, 5, touchdown.
Let us broadcast your team. Send an email to Merle at KMAXSports.com or Chuck at KMAXSports.com to find out how.
He's got blockers in front of him,
10,
touchdown.
5, touchdown.
Yes, sir.
It's what we do, and nobody does it better. We are KMAX Sports.
KMAX Sports is the largest online broadcast company in Central Texas. How large is that? Well, imagine a downtown condo tower if it was full of sports. But first we'll have to evict the hipsters. Not cool, man. Not cool. But don't worry about them. They won't starve. There's plenty of food trailers left on Rainy Street. Oh, what's that? They ran them all out? Aw, poor hipsters. Bringing your teams to you since 2003. We are KMAX Sports.
Vype Media is the state's most comprehensive high school sports media outlet, covering UIL, private schools. Vype has been in Texas for over a decade. Visit their website at Vype, Texas.com. And also pick up your Vype magazine today. Get in the game with Vype Media.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us on this Friday night for some Dragon football. Currently it's at the half, and the Dragons are leading 35-26. And we're just going to go ahead and take a minute here and listen to the sounds of the McNeil Maverick Band. So, McNeil Maverick Band, everyone.
Thank you all very much for joining us. Halftime is about to wind down. Your Dragons on top, 35-26. Offense, and a whole bunch of offense. First half stats coming at you. Your Dragons, 30 carries, 308 yards, and 48 yards through the air. They were.
So you see a little bit of difference between the kick that Seth's kick that got to the 5 versus Beck's had an extra probably second of hang time, which is critical when you got to go cover and tackle.
Right, that's beautiful.
That was well done. Great pursuit and special teams work. I almost prefer to take the you definitely prefer to take starting at the 15 over the 25.
Excuse me.
That was kind of a Mike Rose comedy right there.
It was. I like it.
Get 5 more, so it would be first and 15 on that. It's like that left tackle was starting about a second too early.
Felt the dragon breath.
He did.
The heat coming down his neck. Yeah. First and 15, as Bruce just mentioned, back to the 10-yard line. 3 receivers over to the right side. McNeil dressed all in white. Their white helmets, white shirts, white pants. 3 receivers over there to the right. They're moving from our right to left out the window here at Dragon Stadium press box. 1 back in the backfield, 1 receiver over here to the left side. Camper takes the snap. Takes the handoff, looking to throw on first down. Has the receiver across the middle, hit, and dropped at the 25-yard line, right at the sticks. Great catch by Jordan Curley, but nice stop by the Dragons. You're welcome to come across the middle, young man, but you're going to pay for it.
15, needed 15, right at 15.
1 back in the backfield, 1 receiver over here to the left, 3 up top to the right. Quick throw to the right side, caught up at the 25 to the 30, still on his feet. Diving forward, gets to the 34-yard line. 2nd and 1. Quickly to the line come the Mavericks. 3 receivers to the right once again. Handoff up the middle, still on his feet up across 35 to about the 37, and another first down for the Mavericks.
It's a good run. Looks like now he's playing with 1 shoe. Nope, off the field. Good pursuit, good breaking of the tackle, and getting 3 yards out of it, especially with 1 shoe.
Camper takes the snap, looking to throw out to the right side. Caught up at the 40, makes a move, another move back across toward the sideline, up across the 45-yard line. Close to another first down.
And that'll be 15 more tacked on for unsportsmanlike on us from, I think it was Trey King.
No hankies on the ground. Oh, there it is. Yep, you're right. Sure what personal foul, right, against Round Rock. Attacked on more, as Bruce just mentioned.
So Mike, you remember 2 weeks ago we were talking the Belton game where those screen passes, it's critical for that front defender to explode into the blocking wide receiver. Mm-hmm. So we're not doing that right now. And what happened on that play was that the wide receiver held his block really well on Trey, and we just got frustrated because we can't, that is it's kind of like the baiting the witness, if you will.
Right.
The wide receiver's right there, and you can't get to him, and it frustrates. It's easy to get frustrated. We've got to play within our own abilities. We've got to explode through the blocking wide receiver, which is what misdirection.
Handoff up the middle, still on his feet, up across the 25 to 20. Previous play was to Hutchison. He got all the way up to the 29-yard line. This play gets all the way up across the 25 down to the 21.
Well, they made it something out of nothing there. The wide quarterback handed the ball off in the wrong direction, had enough time to turn around and hand it to the right direction, and that extra second left a gaping hole for the running back to go right through.
2 backs in the backfield, quick throw out to the right side, incomplete, in and out of the hands of Malik Gordon. I don't like that I already know the names of the opponent so well at the beginning of the second half. Two receivers down to the left, 1 up top to the right. 2 backs in the backfield. Little movement, not called. Handoff to Hutchison around the right side. Pushing the pile, gets to the sideline. Up across 15 down to the 14-yard line. Flag on the play. Another.
What's going to be going on here?
Yeah, we're going to have the distance against Round Rock.
Is that on Round Rock? I didn't see who it was.
Seem to be in the crowd of Round Rock players. I think they're getting a little chippy and upset. Something going on down there. They're not liking what's happening, and they're probably sharing their frustration at the referees and maybe just guessing, being kids, and said something they shouldn't have. Dead ball foul.
Sportsmanlike conduct.
Yep. Against Round Rock. Yep. Shoot. Put the ball down to the 7-yard line. First and goal for the McNeil Mavericks.
First and goal on the 8.
7.
7, sorry.
It's all right. Hand off the middle. Hutchison lowers his shoulder and gets hit by a swarm of Dragons. No gain on the play. Second down and goal.
So it looks like McNeil's trying to balance our offense out and start the second half right here, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure why.
Trying to run downhill.
You're throwing downhill at will. I'll take the time coming off the clock, don't get me wrong.
Take the handoff, quick throw into the end zone. Caught by Malik Gordon, touchdown Mavericks. We get a flag for excessive celebration? Probably not.
Not from that referee. Might call that Trey.
I don't think you're supposed to dance in high school. Just guessing.
Well, I think Trey had fallen down. And it looked like he almost stepped on Trey, which is what Trey came up for. But you're going to get that call maybe 1 out of 20 times, but not from that referee that it was right in front of. I guess we just have to be grateful that he was at the line of scrimmage when the play was being run.
McNeil's going to go for 2 here. 8:36 to go. They trail 41-32. Snap. Little trickeration. Henke thrown into the end zone. It is a 2-point conversion. Number 11 there wide open over on the right side. That's Zane Kemper, the quarterback. The little Philly special from the Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, down up by 7. See if that missed extra point to start the second half comes back and punishes us.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. John Martin and the guys at Motorman Garage say pedal to the metal, Round Rock Dragons, and when you need a pit stop, bring your car or truck into the Motorman Garage at 1520 Sam Bass Road in Round Rock or call 512-804-0423 for an appointment. Go Dragons. Discount Electronics is Round Rock's half-price computer superstore with laptops from $149. Discount Electronics will buy your unwanted computers, laptops, and monitors. They are open 7 days a week. Visit the store or go online at discountelectronics.com. That is discountelectronics.com. Go Dragons.
Dickinson to kick the ball back to Round Rock. Marquise Brown back deeper on the 5-yard line. Nothing but pooch kicks tonight, and that's why they're lining up for this as well. Another one over to the right side. Caught at the 29. Making a move is Jordan Smart, still on his feet to 25, up to the 30, to the 35, dives forward, up across the 35 to the 36-yard line. That's where the Dragons will take over with 8:28 to go.
Second half started where the first half ended. More explosive play. Got 75 points already scored in the first 2 quarters and 5 minutes. Could be in for a long one. Late night, Mike.
We have a lot to report at the end of the night on the radio station. 2 backs in the backfield. O'Keefe takes the snap, hands off the middle. Marquise Brown up across the 40, 45. Still on his feet. Up close to midfield, down at the 48-yard line.
Good blocking by the offensive line, at the line and downfield.
12 yards on the carry for Marquise and a first down. Yeah, excellent job by this offensive line. No doubt about it. Brown at quarterback. Marquise Brown behind him. O'Keefe at quarterback, I beg your pardon. 2 receivers out to the left. Hand off at the middle. Marquise Brown goes around the left side. Dives forward up across the 45. That's right. Well, they'll mark him. Second and very manageable.
Offensive lineman dream tonight. running back dream tonight. And our wide receivers are running a lot of routes and having to watch the excitement and fireworks go on between the tackles. That's got to be tough. I know as a guy who doesn't like to run, that would be a tough night for me.
It would definitely be a tough night. Hoffman and Morgan in the backfield with O'Keefe. O'Keefe takes himself. He's met by a swarm of Mavericks,
Now that should be a 15-yard penalty.
Thank you very much. There's the flag. How many people do you need when the whistle stops and one person comes flying from the backside and dives on top of the pile? Thank you. You would have heard a bunch of angry men up in this booth if that flag had not been thrown. I guarantee you that. So Keith met immediately and pushed backwards. Personal foul against the Mavericks, 15 yards, an automatic first down for your Dragons.
Uniquely enough, the way UIL high school football works, Mike, that's not 15 from the end of the play. It's from where the ball was spotted at the beginning of the play. We lost 7 yards on that, but they took the 15 from where the ball was snapped. Don't know if that's right or not, but that's how they just added 15 on to us.
Ball goes down to the 30-yard line. Diamond pistol formation, one receiver to each side. Three backs in the backfield of O'Keefe. He takes the snap, hands off, and met immediately. Knocked down was Marquise Brown. Number 88 for McNeil.
Coming right around the outside.
Isaiah Studer, however you say that. Second down and 13. 12, I beg your pardon. Again, diamond pistol formation, three backs in the backfield.
Good time to call a delayed snap to let them jump off sides.
Snap to O'Keefe, looking to throw out to the left, caught by Sullivan.
Good, Colin.
Makes a miss. 15. Tackle from behind and a flag. It's the
Mike.
Horse collar. Wow.
Mike.
Yes.
That referee that just threw the flag, I don't know if he knows it was a penalty on McNeil. That was a great first move by Colin Sullivan. Burst away and utilized his strength and abilities. Great run. Very accurate throw. I'm even more impressed that referee threw the flag. Let's just make sure that wasn't on Colin.
Horse collar is called half the distance to the goal from that spot. Ball will be placed at the 5-yard line.
First and goal.
Make that to 6, I beg your pardon. First and goal for the Dragons. 6:28 to go here in the third quarter. Dragons lead 41-34. Diamond pistol, snap to O'Keefe. Hand off to Brown. Brown going around the edge, dives forward. I beg your pardon, that's Izzy Morgan. Touchdown Dragons. I'm wrong again. It's Jordan Smart. I thought it was 18, but it's 14. Jordan Smart goes in for the touchdown from 6 yards out.
You had 75 kids you'd get to. You knew it wasn't anyone on the offensive line.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll give a shout out to Alan Franz right there for saying the name, because evidently the glasses I wear don't work. So Beck Kipperman out. I know that for a fact. Thank goodness it's Beck. You can't miss Beck. In regards to everyone else. Another bad snap.
That was not
rolling out. Oh.
That was not a bad snap. The holder dropped the ball.
Okay, sorry. Another missed opportunity on an extra point, and a 2-point conversion is for naught as well. 47-34 the score.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network.
So if you look back at tonight at our special teams, we've got 2 missed extra points due to lack of being able to get the ball back to the holder or the holder catching it. We got a punt, drop.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a kickoff, not even an onside, a pooch kick drop. That's 4 times on special teams that we've made mistakes. We've got to clean that up before we get into further into conference play, Mike and Blake.
Yes, sir.
Truer things have never been said, Bruce Kipperman. That is for sure.
Try speaking the truth, Blake. Or Blake and Mike.
The truth sets us free. Back Kipperman out to kick off to the Mavericks. Dragons lead 47-34, 6:19 to go.
Approaching.
Low line driver over the head. It's going to roll through the end zone and a touchback. Wow. Right down the sideline.
We'll take that. That was ugly.
Just inside the pylon. Thank goodness. Could have cost us 10 extra yards, but nice spot right there.
Number 6, Jackson Oviatt, calling for the crowd to get into the game. Might get in the game.
Trying. I really am. I'm really trying to get in this game. It's so boring.
We've got 3
Said
touchdowns in the first 5 minutes, 40 seconds.
Says the voice of the Dragons, dripping in sarcasm. Sam Camphor takes the handoff. Pressured. Jackson almost there. Got out of the way. Ball incomplete. At least after, good. All the Dragons are saying incomplete, and then the referee agrees, or the official agrees, I should say.
Good pursuit, good defense. I like the pressure on the quarterback. When we get some, it's pleasant. It's pleasant to see. Sight for sore eyes.
Mm-hmm. Noviak got there in a hurry, that's for sure.
He did. He sure did. He's very athletic.
Handoff up the middle. Hutchison lowers the shoulder, gets up to the 30, and pushed backwards. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry, 3rd down and 5 for the Mavericks. Speaking of Oviatt's, the brothers Oviatt out there, wherever they may be. My 5th year as voice of the Dragons, and still calling the Oviatt name ever since 2014 when I started.
Matthew, then Tyler, and now Jackson.
Now Jackson, yeah. So 2 receivers up top, 2 to the right, 1 down to the left. Camp hands off, going around the edge.
Great play.
Nice
right
job.
There. I gotta see what number that 24.
Carson Otworth.
That was a fantastic pursuit and tackle to lose. What's going to be?
It'll be 4th down. I think no gain on the play is what they're saying.
I'm not sure how that wasn't a loss, but okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Although, okay, the 4th down marker guy is at the 30 and the official is at the 29. Now he's moving. Okay, it's in between. Let's call it that.
Either way, it's a punt right now.
It's a punt.
We sure as heck needed that.
Blake Henke coming out to punt. Bad snap at his feet. He picks it back up. A little wobbly kick going down the side. He's going to take a Maverick roll inside the 40 down to the 38.
There's a lot of bouncing, a lot of maroon jerseys there that made that nerve-wracking to watch.
Nice. Well spotted at the 39-yard line, and the Dragons will take over with 4:44 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
You're one.
Oh,
sorry. You can go ahead. What are you going to say?
Anytime you see the ball bouncing down and people's backs to the ball, it gets nervous. I don't think we have enough time for. Sorry, Blake. We already got Round Rock lined up over the ball.
Set forward at quarterback, 2 receivers up top to the left, 3 down to the right. They're moving from left to right. Quick throw out to the left, caught by Sullivan up to the 40 to the 45, makes a move close to the sideline and out of bounds, close to the 50-yard line.
Looks like he got the full 10 or 11 yards in the first down.
That's right, he got it up to midfield and the first down. Love to see that. That's for darn sure.
Maybe the coaches saw that McNeil were starting to crowd the box and get spread back out. I think this will open up the middle back for the running game down. If we needed the defense to open back up.
Pro set for the Dragons, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Runner comes in motion. Fakes the handoff, Seth to the left side, lowers his shoulder, gets up across the 45 to the 44-yard line. Good little run right there by the quarterback, Seth Ford.
That was a good read option. The defensive lineman was ready with Izzy at the fake.
Plenty of time on the play clock, game clock down to 4:27. Two backs in the backfield, two receivers down to the right, one up top to the left. Seth Ford at quarterback takes a snap. Handoff to the left side, and no gain on the play. It'll be third down and 4. No gain on the play, actually, but that's right.
Big third down.
Three receivers down to the right, one up top to the left, and Marquise Brown and Ryan O'Keefe now in the backfield. 15 seconds on the play clock. O'Keefe checks the sideline. Marquise Brown goes from the right side to the left side. Ryan takes a snap and taking himself right up the middle on the quarterback draw up across the 40, 35, bounces to the right side, 30, 25, still on his feet, 20, 15, knocked out of bounds, close to the 10-yard line. Great run by Ryan O'Keefe as he kept his head up.
Is he hopping off? Is he hopping off? Can't tell if that's Izzy or, yeah, that's Izzy. It's not Seth Ford. Looked like number 10, but it's number 18. Great block by Garrett Miller and the offensive line, clearing that hole and paving the way for Ryan O'Keefe. Again, go back to what's working. Running between the tackles. Great work.
Two receivers to the left, one down to the right. O'Keefe takes snap, hand off to Brown. Brown to the middle, 5, 10, 10-5 touchdown. I'm going backwards. Marquise Brown scampers in from 15 or 14 yards out for the touchdown.
And it looks like they're going to go for 2 since they can't seem to get a point after conversion. What I did like on that play, Mike, I don't know if you saw because you were writing down the stats. All 3 defensive linemen were lying on the ground after that play. They had all been pancaked.
Oh. I wish I'd saw that. That's beautiful. Going for 2 are the Dragons, as Bruce alluded to. 2 receivers down to the right. Plouffe and Miller. Sullivan up top to the left. Runner goes in motion. O'Keefe going to take it himself. Flag on the play. False start on the Dragons. They'll retry.
Looks like now they're going to kick.
Why don't they run the Philly special?
We are having a difficulty getting something after we score a touchdown. That is, as long as we score more touchdowns than the other team, that works.
This is true. Kipperman comes out for the extra point try. Be a 25-yard attempt after the penalty.
Off to the far hash.
Snap, kick is up. It is good. No good. Okay.
Look good up here.
Look good up here. I thought I saw yellow as the ball went by. I guess I'm wrong. 53-34 the score.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network.
Are you looking for a little something extra to get your business noticed? At Ideal Signs, they specialize in custom signage and large format digital printing in a variety of media. Their in-house design department can work with you to create custom artwork to your specifications. They'll work with you to conceptualize, design, and produce any custom projects or idea that you might have. Call 512-930-7446 or visit signsforsports.com. Ideal Signs, family owned and operated since 1969.
Welcome back to Dragon Stadium. Mike Rose along with Bruce Kipperman and Blake Herrera. Our QA back in the KMAX studio is Mr. Nathaniel Nunez. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Dragons just went down the field. A 61-yard drive ended with a 14-yard touchdown run by Marquise Brown. Having some trouble, are we, on extra point tries the last few, but we take a 19-point lead, 53-34, 3:18 to go in the third quarter. Kipperman to kick off. It's a pooch kick, fielded right about the 15-yard line. Bounces off the Mavericks. Ball's loose on the ground. See who comes up with it. Looks like the Mavericks fell right back on top of it. Thank goodness for them. Too bad for us. Ball will be placed at the 24-yard line.
See what we can do to keep another 3 and out here, Mike. 19-point lead is nice, but still uncomfortable.
2 receivers up top to the right. Mavericks moving from right to left out the window. Snap to Kemper, fakes the handoff. Going out to the side, a little option pitch and hit in the backfield. Titus Dunk coming up to clean things up at the end of that one. Nice job by the defense to contain and corral. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
It was nice defensive holding their swim lanes right there, especially as the quarterback rolled out for an option.
Quick throw out to the right, in and out of the hands. Titus Dunk could have had an interception if he had.
We're going to have 2 men on the field. Coach Cheatham is having a difficult time with this referee crew, and I don't blame him.
I don't either. They give a signal, and he assumes that's what it means.
The referee did hold both arms out, which means that you can sub. And they went out and they snapped the ball immediately. So we did have 2 men on the field, but that signal and indication means that you're supposed to be able to sub.
Quick throw out to the right side, caught up across the 35-yard line, up to the 39. More than enough for a Maverick first down. Curley with the reception. Quick snap to Camper, fakes the handoff, going deep down the middle, has Curley, and it's overthrown, incomplete.
It's a good arm by that quarterback.
Most definitely.
Good hang time on his throws. Let's wide receiver run right to it. It was impressive. Second and 10.
Again, ball at the 39-yard line. 2 receivers down to the left, 1 up top to the right. And up back. Right behind the line of scrimmage. Handoff up the middle. Hutchison lowers his shoulder, gets up across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Be 3rd down and short.
Yeah, the running game in the second half has been pretty effective.
Two receivers each side. Quick throw out to the right. Caught by Curley. Ball comes loose. Whistle.
Now, of course, the referee on the other side you didn't blow the whistle, but that's where they're going to rule forward progress without the whistle being blown. Other scores around the district. Cedar Ridge is up on Leander 49-7, and Vandergrift in the 3rd quarter is still up on Hendrickson 23-13. It's a surprise.
Well, Vandergrift is no joke. They have a great program, so them coming into this district is something to be concerned about for sure. A quick throw out to the left side, caught. Being corralled, trying to get that ball to come loose, and finally the whistle does blow. So it gets into Dragon territory at the 48-yard line, 2nd down. 3 yards on the catch. That is number 5, Seth Medina. Two receivers up top to the right, 1 down to the left. Buechler and Hutchison in the backfield. Quick snap. Timeout called by Round Rock. 27 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network.
At Austin Pets Alive, the mission is to promote and provide the resources, education, and programs needed to eliminate the killing of companion animals. That means more happy pets joining more happy families every single day. In fact, Austin Pets Alive has saved more than 25,000 dogs and cats since 2008. And you can help adopt a new family member, help out with a donation, or roll up your sleeves and volunteer. If you have love, time, or money to spare, we all have at least one of those, you're needed. Visit AustinPetsAlive.com to get started. Austin Pets Alive, helping people help pets.
Welcome back to Dragon Stadium. I'm playing the cowbell. Dragons on top, 53-34, 27 seconds to go in the third quarter. Mavericks with the football at the 48-yard line of Round Rock. Two receivers up top to the right. Quick throw out to the right side. In and out of hands. Ooh! Trey King wanted that one. Hit him on the deflection and bounced to the ground. You guys enjoy me in the cowbell.
You have some rhythm.
Nice to see. This is my 5th year of having that music bed to come back to.
It took you 5 years to learn how to have
Oh
that
no,
rhythm?
Jacob Dedamore, wherever you are, buddy, up there in the Metroplex. That was for you. That was for you, brother.
3rd and 7.
Two receivers to the left, 3 up top to the right.
Oh,
high snap to Zach Camphor. Quick throw out to the right, caught across midfield, making a few jukes and moves, pushing the pile and knocked backwards. Won't get to the first down stick.
No, but that's manageable 4th down.
It is. That's a go for it kind of territory as they get closer to the 40-yard line, down to the 43, it looks like.
Medina danced around for a good 3 seconds before anyone even went over to him.
Got injured Round Rock Dragon on the floor right now. Can't see a number as
I can't see because Isaiah Hernandez is in the way.
Jordan
Is that
Smart down over there, one of our safeties.
Might be cramping up.
Trainer Nikki Vincent coming out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Network.
KMAX Sports is the largest online broadcast company in Central Texas. How large is that? Well, imagine a downtown condo tower if it was full of sports. But first we'll have to evict the hipsters. Not cool, man. Not cool. But don't worry about them. They won't starve. There's plenty of food trailers left on Rainy Street. Oh, what's that? They ran them all out? Aw, poor hipsters. Bringing your teams to you since 2003. We are KMAX Sports.
Welcome back to Dragon Stadium. Now Dr. R.L. Peters Jr. Field. Dragons trying to make a stop. It's 4th down. And the quarter comes to a close. Your Dragons on top. 53-34. Jordan Smart hobbled off on his own, so he'll be all right. Looks like he just cramped up a little bit. That's a good sign for us.
Absolutely. We outscored them in the 3rd quarter. That's the good news.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go with that. You know, this, I don't know, Mike, if you agree, I think you would. We see a much more animated Coach Cheatham right now than we have in the past. I think he wants to get his boys fired up, but I've not seen him as animated in a while at both his players and towards the officiating crew.
Well, I've gotten to know Jeff over the last 5 seasons, and he graciously lets me into his office every week to chat, and we, have a 3 to 6 minute interview, but there's a good 10-15 minute talk before then, and just to have his insight, and he loves these kids. He fights for them. He cares about them. He wants them to succeed, and the coaching staff he has around him, I mean, he just wants what's best, but he also wants to win, and he tries to get everybody going the best he can. And these kids have worked really hard the last couple of weeks, and with injuries and the like, he's up for this, which is good to see.
It is. It is. So this is a dangerous play. This could be an easy pump and go for a touchdown, or it could be a run, and we're ready for it. This play scares me.
4th and 2, back in the backfield, handoff up the middle. It's Hutchison, pushes the pile forward, dives close to the 40, and that's enough for a first down. They'll spot it right at the 40-yard line.
It's good after contact pursued by the running back to claw out the additional yard that he needed.
One back in the backfield, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They now moving from left to right. Pump fake by Camphor going down the right side. Caught by Medina. Touchdown Dragons. Or excuse me, Mavericks. I beg your pardon.
A stop and go. And Trey King looks like he might be injured because he just did not accelerate out of that. And he might have, looks like a flat tire on his right leg.
Slowly walks back to the line of scrimmage for the extra point. Dickinson coming out for that extra point try. 11:34 to go. .40-yard pitch and catch right there to Medina. Snap. Kick is up, and it is good.
Well, that 19-point lead just went down to 12.
53-41. Sorry, Bruce, go ahead.
I was just going to say, 3 missed extra points in the third quarter makes that difference of 12 to 15 seem a little bit more accomplishable with 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I would like to maintain our perfect streak of not punting tonight with a drive right here down the field. I think getting back up by whether it's 18 or 19, depending on what we would do after the kick, would make it more comfortable to lead with under 10 minutes left in the game. And I'm just surprised the Lightning has held off. It's been all around us tonight, and as we learned a couple weeks ago with our Lightning radar or detector on the top of the booth, it definitely works. And we do see a lot of weather around the area. I think with the height that there it goes. Tell you what, it was only a matter of time.
Had to jinx it.
So 30 minutes.
So we have a 30-minute delay, yes?
Yep, 30 minutes. You just saw it coming from all around. It had to eventually happen.
Yeah, it had to get here sooner or later.
I just wonder, Mike, if it gets called, is it considered a full game at the end of 3 quarters? I don't know.
I'm not sure what. Got a couple of officials in the other room. I can definitely ask here. Get back to it. Blake, why don't we, with this lightning delay, we'll head to a break and come back in a couple minutes.
That sounds good to me. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Ladies and gentlemen, the game has been rescheduled for tomorrow at 2 o'clock here at Dragon Stadium, and I believe the fourth quarter, right? We're going to just play the entire fourth quarter. So we're going to replay the fourth quarter, or I guess we got, 30 seconds into the fourth quarter? So we're going to play the fourth quarter again tomorrow at Dragon Stadium at 2 o'clock. So hope to catch some of y'all there. Thank you for listening, and good night, everyone.
They say in Texas, if you don't like the weather, wait around for about 5 minutes or 24 hours and things will certainly change for you. Well, Round Rock and McNeil high school football fans have been forced to wait a little bit over 14 hours from the conclusion of the start of the game last night to the 11:34 mark of the fourth quarter. It is Saturday, and right now, in about 10 minutes, they're going to kick off and start the completion of this Round Rock McNeil high school football game. As we welcome you back to Dragon Stadium, as we launch the broadcast for the second time on KMAX Sports, We bid you a good afternoon. I am KMAX Sports President Chuck Licata, filling in for the voice of the Dragons, Michael Rose, who had previous commitments. Joining me is a gentleman I consider a prodigy, and he is going to be somebody that when I'm an old man and drooling all over myself because I'm old, he's going to win a Nobel Prize or something. He is a Round Rock High School junior, Mr. Blake Herrera.
Howdy.
Mr. Blake, how are you, man?
Great to be here. I'm doing great. I was a little bit of a bummer that the Dragons had to get a lightning delay last night. We weren't able to finish that game yesterday, but I'm glad to be here today, and I'm looking forward to seeing Round Rock play some football today.
So give me your summary as it, truly it's going to be a different atmosphere. First of all, it's daytime.
Absolutely.
Secondly, we're going to have maybe 1/100th of the fans that we did last night here today. But give me your thoughts and summary, because obviously as producer and color man for the Dragons, you could get a feel for what happened last night.
Oh, yes, sir. I mean, this game's really been characterized by the defense, or more specifically, the lack thereof. I mean, this game has been completely dominated by the offense on both teams. Round Rock's got 308 yards rushing so far. McNeil with 242 passing with 11:34 left in the fourth quarter. The Dragons have been scoring on just about every drive. McNeil doing just about the same thing. They're only trailing by 12 right now to kick off the game to start the day. Ultimately, I think the winner of this ball game is going to be whoever's able to pick up their game on the defensive side of the ball and make those critical third down stops to force punts. And you know what? The Dragons are getting the ball to start off today, so let's hope, let's see what they can do against the McNeil Maverick defense.
Well, you mentioned about the lack of defense. They're actually, I was fortunate to get from Michael Rose through Robert Brinkman, who is the official historian for Round Rock High School. The stats from last night, McNeil's actually punted 4 times for a 26-yard average. Round Rock has yet to punt. As you mentioned, they have just been terrors on offense, and of course that's led by their quarterback, Ryan O'Keefe, who has touchdown runs of 6, 3, 8, 49, and 62 yards. And oh, by the way, Marquise Brown, all he's done is score from 3 and 14 yards out. Brown on the game so far, 14 carries, 108 yards on the day. And O'Keefe, 143 yards on 9 carries. Wow. Now, what I found interesting in getting the information from Mike Rose overnight was Beck Kipperman, the offensive lineman, number 58, who's the kicker. He is 5 for 6 from extra point range. Round Rock is 0 for 2 on 2-point conversion so far.
Yes, sir.
And as far as McNeil goes, we'll give you some stats here in a minute, but their kicker, let me see, Zach Dickinson. Zach is 3 for 5 in extra point attempts. One's been blocked, and he's missed another one. In 2-point conversions, though, the McNeil Mavericks are 1 for 1.
1 for 1.
So it sounds like it's been a little bit of special teams play that's kind of
definitely
had its way into this 53-41 score as well. As far as McNeil goes, they've got their quarterback, Zane Camphor, is, stand by, there it is, 15 for 24, 223 yards. He has thrown 4 touchdown passes, and he has thrown no interceptions. In fact, when we restart the game, we'll pick it up with McNeil kicking off the Round Rock because the Mavericks scored on a 40-yard touchdown pass from Camphor to Lorenzo Williams. No, I'm sorry. Hang on. I've got the wrong name there. Give me a second. Malik Gordon scored on the 40-yard touchdown reception. And that literally came at 11:34 to go. The Dickinson kick was good, and that's where we're at right now, 53-41 with 11:34 to go when we kick off here in about 5 minutes. I want to thank Merle Bertrand, our QA, back in the KMAX studios. Merle Bertrand, the KMAX Sports Director. He is actually helping Brandon MacArthur, who is doing a basketball tournament, high school girls basketball tournament, out in the Houston areas. KMAX Sports, once again, is now owned by Vype Media out of Houston, and thrilled to be a part of the Vype Houston, or Vype Media Nation out there in Houston, as we'll be picking up more and more games out of Houston. In fact, we're going to go October 4th and 5th. We'll broadcast a doubleheader of football, and then this coming Tuesday, I'll be out there broadcasting volleyball, one of the biggest rivalries, kind of the rivalry like McNeil Round Rock, Oak Ridge, and the Woodlands. We'll be broadcasting live volleyball from Houston this coming Tuesday. Meantime, the fans that are here applauding the two teams. Round Rock just coming on the field. McNeil will do the run-through from their tunnel. And it is an absolutely gorgeous day. 78 degrees, and Blake, it's cloudy, it's overcast, not a whole lot of sun, but the good news, no threat of rain.
Yeah, no, it's nice and cool out here. I mean, it's pretty much optimal weather for playing football right now. I mean, it's nice, not humid, nice cool breeze, and yeah, I mean, I think you said it. It's a good day to play football.
77 degrees, humidity at 67%. Dew point is 65%, and they are not forecasting rain anytime soon. So
thank goodness.
Yep. And of course, with the artificial turf, we're not worried about the rain or the water. It's more about the lightning that you guys had to deal with last night.
Yeah, we're 2 for 2 on lightning delays at home. So.
That's right. You reminded me before we went on about the Belton game.
Yeah, the Belton game. Yeah, that one didn't even get started, unfortunately. But you know what? I think it's all right. We're playing football, and hopefully we can finish out our first home game of the season.
11:34 to go. Round Rock leading by 12, 53-41. Give you some numbers. Marquise Brown, we mentioned 108 yards on 14 carries. Ryan O'Keefe, 143 yards on 9 carries. There's Rio Morgan, 15 yards on 4 carries. For the Mavericks, rushing-wise, the Round Rock defense has done a good job holding Hutchins, their leading rusher, to 38 yards on 8 carries. They don't have much on the ground. Camphor himself, the quarterback, is minus 9 yards on 2 carries.
Yes, sir.
So the defense has been stepping up. For Round Rock, passing, O'Keefe 5 for 6 for 24 yards. So obviously they haven't had to do much passing. It's been all groundwork for the Dragons.
Yes, sir.
So Round Rock about to receive the kick. Kickoff coming. Dickinson going to go left to right. Round Rock will go right to left. As back for the Dragons is Jordan Curley along with Jaden Wygand. And here we go, the resumption of McNeil and Round Rock. A pooch kick back to the 21-yard line. Up the far side, cut to the middle, 25, 30, 35, and Round Rock will start at the 38-yard line. Okay, that looks like Gabriel Alvarado with the kick return. So we start now 11:27. A game resumed after 14-plus hours as Ryan O'Keefe leads the charge out to the field. Marquise Brown now offset left, quarterback in the shotgun. Man in motion coming near side around the quarterback, hand off to Brown. Brown off the right side, 40, 45, and oh man, just about a shoelace away, Mr. Blake, from breaking that one as he gets across the 45 to the 47-yard line.
Yes, sir. That's going to be a first down.
So a quick 12-yard gain and a first down on the very first carry up to the 47-yard line. So 11-yard gain on that one.
I mean, he's just been a beast this game, and he's running up and down the field. I mean, he's playing a great game right now.
Handoff, and Brown off the left side across the 50 to the 45, 47-yard line is where they're marking. So
looks like we got a flag now.
And flag on the play, it's a 7-yard gain. Let's see what the flag's going to be. Clock at 10:55 to go in the fourth quarter. And we'll see what the flag is. Coach Cheatham just taught the referee, waiting for the official word. And it's going to be against McNeil because the Round Rock players are cheering. So a 7-yard gain by Brown. So he's already got 2 rushes for 18 yards in the restart of the game. And personal foul penalty on the Mavericks is going to move it up 15 more yards.
We'll take that.
Wow. That's not helping anything.
No, I mean, I think that's something else that I've really seen a lot this game. There's been a lot of unsportsmanlike conduct and a lot of just unnecessary penalties. Yeah, on both sides.
Wow. So 10:55 to go in the fourth quarter. This is so weird. I feel like, they called us out of the bullpen to finish the game here.
Yeah.
First and 10 at the McNeil 31. Round Rock with 2 plays and a whole lot of yards. Meantime, swing pass on the near side, and dropped as he caught the ball for Round Rock. That was Garrett Miller, and coming in to break it up was Mario Shannon, a defensive back. Wow, that's a loss of 5. Great play there by Mario Shannon. So it'll be 2nd and 15 now at the 36-yard line. Clock running, 10:18 to go in the fourth quarter. Handoff Brown up the middle. Big burst around the right side. Oh, and a touchdown-saving tackle there from Jacob Carrera. Brown was about to waltz into the end zone, and Carrera got him from behind. Still gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. It's now 3rd and 10 at the 31-yard line. Twins left and right. Running back Brown, offset of the quarterback on the right side. Ryan O'Keefe. Now Brown slits behind O'Keefe. Little I formation out of the shotgun. And O'Keefe is going to keep it, and he's being pursued around the right side. He's to the 35-30, and Carrera was the one that knocked him out of bounds. Carrera shaking up a little bit, gets up, he's okay. Up to the 28-yard line, so that was a long way to go for 3 yards.
Yeah.
And it'll be 4th and 7 now at the 28. As far as I know, Blake, okay. Round Rock has 2 timeouts left. McNeil has 3 with 9:25 showing on the clock. And Round Rock, this is the timeout the Dragons are taking right here. And actually injury timeout as Carrera.
Number 27.
Yeah,
Mavericks.
he's back up okay. Go ahead.
There we go.
Yep. Go ahead.
Meet me at Rudy's. Visit one of our locations, Round Rock 2400 I-35 South, North 11570 Research Boulevard, South 2451 Capital of Texas Highway, Northwest 620 and 2222. Rudy's Barbecue is a longtime supporter of Round Rock Dragon football.
All right, so let's see what they do. The offense is out for the Dragons. It's 4th down and 7 at the McNeil 28-yard line. Twins top side and near side for the Dragons. Running back is Brown, offset left of the quarterback. Snap back to O'Keefe. Looking, throws it down the left side.
Oh, he got it.
And he's got Brown into the 5.
There we
Touchdown
go.
Dragons.
All right.
Wow. And I apologize. They went with the Wildcat. That was Seth Ford who threw that touchdown pass.
The sophomore.
Wow. So Seth Ford comes in on 4th down and throws a 28-yard touchdown pass to Marquise Brown. It's the first touchdown pass of the game for the Dragons. More importantly, they now take a 59-41 lead. Extra point coming with Kipperman.
Well, that's how you want to start this off right here.
Snap back, hold, the kick is up, and the kick is true and blue. A 28-yard touchdown pass on 4th and 7. And Round Rock now is a 60-41 lead, 9:13 to go in the fourth quarter.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. The classic Texas Burger, Arbor Walk, Breaker and Mopac, Sunset Village, Brody and 290, University Oaks next to IKEA, 1890 Ranch, 1431 and 183A. Mighty Fine, supporting the Round Rock Dragon football team in 2018. P&B Print is a proud sponsor of Dragon football. Turn to P&B for all your printing needs, from invitations and business cards to mailing and promotional products. Visit us at pnbprint.com or call 512-255-5510. Go Dragons.
So a 6-play, 64-yard drive that took 2:14, capped off on a 4th down conversion. Seth Ford comes in and throws the touchdown pass to Marquise Brown over the middle, and Round Rock has a 19-point lead about to kick off with 9:13 to go in the fourth quarter. So that's one on the 4 over and under touchdowns.
Yes, sir.
As the pooch kick way high, and fair catch called for at the 23-yard line. And that is Nate Buxton, a defensive backup quarterback for the Mavericks, who calls a fair catch. And the Mavericks will start in their own territory at the 23, 1st and 10. 9:11 on the clock. Oh, they're going to move it up to 25. Wow, they gave him a couple yards there. A little generous are the officials. I guess they realize, hey, you know what? We have 11:34 to go. This isn't like a real game. We'll be out of here in no time, right?
Yeah.
Amazingly, we're only 5 minutes since kickoff. Real time. Snap back. and throw to the near side, complete to the 33-yard line. As the pass there from Camphor to Zach Dickinson, who is the kicker and wide receiver. So a gain of 8, 2nd and 2. Sun breaking out a little bit, 8:48 to go. Man in motion coming near side. Kemper all alone, looking and throws it down, and pass is broken up. Pass intended for Malik Gordon. Great break up there by Deontay Johnson.
Deontay.
That'll make it a 3rd and 2 from the 33. So right now, Blake, is the pace of the game going about as it was last night?
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, it's just, just consistent driving up the field. I think this is probably a big thing here, if we're going to be able to stop them on 3rd down or not.
And pass to the slot. The receiver grabs it. That's Gordon, but he bobbled it as the ball came into his hip. And he's actually thrown for a loss. They're going to mark, quote-unquote, forward progress to a 30. But it's actually a -3-yard gain. It's going to be 4th and 5 at the 30. Clock running, 8:18 to go. And McNeil down by 19 has no choice but to go for it.
Yeah, that's a little bit uncharacteristic of McNeil this game. I mean, they pretty much in every situation where they've been in 4th down, they've always punted.
2 receivers near side, 2 receivers far side. Single backfield. As Camphor now takes a snap. Drops back. Round Rock pressure coming. Flushing him out to the left side. Flag comes in. Throw is picked off. On the far sideline, Camphor being chased. He tried to throw it out of bounds. Picked off, we believe, by Round Rock. We'll see what the call is. Titus Dunk.
Got the Round Rock crowd cheering.
And the penalty will be holding on McNeil. It is declined. It's an interception. First interception of the game. And Titus Dunk with the INT. Round Rock takes over, 7:46 to go. They take over at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Again, incredibly pleasant weather here for football. Crowd growing still a little bit more. Good student section for the Dragons. Good student section for McNeil on the far side as well. Round Rock comes out. O'Keefe with Gordon behind him. Or Brown, rather. Brown gets the handoff, cuts left side. 30-25, being pushed from behind. And it was actually the McNeil tacklers that pushed him ahead another 2 yards. He gets to the 23. So 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3 at the 23. Gordon now with 138 yards rushing is almost up to O'Keefe, who has 143 yards coming into the game. They're coming into the finish of the game here. Clock running, 7:16 to go. Round Rock up by 19. And now stacked backfield. Runners offset left and right. Handoff, second man through up to the 20. 15. And down to the 10-yard line is Israel Morgan who gets the handoff. So Morgan with a gain of 13 sets it up 1st and goal at the 10. Once again, Chet Licata filling in for the voice of the Dragons, Mr. Michael Rose. Blake Herrera here, Merle Bertrand back to KMAX Studios. So am I the only one that calls you Prodigy, or do you hear that a lot? As you see the graphics.
I don't hear that very often, but I'd say you're probably the only one that uses the term Prodigy.
Israel up the middle down to the 4-yard line. Morgan to the 4 to be 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line. 6:25 clock running here. Round Rock taking its time, using up as much of the play clock as they can. 40-second play clock. Now they're under 20 seconds. And look at this. It's Morgan going to take the handoff, and the Wildcat gets a block up to the 1-yard line. Will he be in? He will not. Morgan to the 1-yard line, carry a 3 to be 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. And you would think, Blake, with the clock running 5:54 and counting, that a touchdown here pretty much puts this game on ice.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm really glad that it looks like Round Rock came out today refreshed, ready to go, and we're doing good right now.
Brown with the carry again in for the touchdown.
There we go.
Marquise Brown with the 1-yard touchdown run. Comes with 5:40 to go. Round Rock now up 66-41, pending the extra point. The offensive lineman, Beck Kipperman. He is 6 of 7 on the extra point attempt. Snap, back, hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Left-footed boom.
Now 7 for 8 is Kipperman. More importantly, Round Rock now has a 67-41 lead, 5:38 to go. I'll let you handle the break here, sir.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Soapbox Car Wash is happy to sponsor Round Rock Dragon Football. We're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily and located on Round Rock Avenue between Oakwood Boulevard and Oaklands Drive, close to Round Rock High School. Drive on in and get cleaned up with us. Go Rock. John Martin and the guys at Motorman Garage say, pedal to the metal, Round Rock Dragons, and when you need a pit stop, bring your car or truck to Motorman Garage at 1520 Sam Bass Road in Round Rock, or call 512-804-0423. Again, that is 512-804-0423 for an appointment. Go Dragons.
So Brown picks up his 3rd touchdown on the 1-yard plunge. That drive took 5 plays, 30 yards, took exactly 2 minutes off the clock, as Round Rock will kick off with a 67-41 lead, 5:38 to go. Cumulative totals, unofficial, of course, Marquise Brown now with 142 yards and 3 touchdown runs. Israel Morgan now up to 34 yards as the pooch kick to the near side and taking it to 29 and running it up to the 35-yard line for McNeil is Nate Buxton. Mavericks start at their own 35, 5:35 to go. Looking to go 9-0 against the Mavericks in his coaching career is Jeff Cheatham. And barring a miracle, Blake, I think he's got it.
Yeah.
McNeil comes out. Zane Camphor, the quarterback, has 3 receivers topside, 2 receivers backside. Man in motion coming to the quarterback. Hand off and run up the middle. 40, 45, 50, breaks it. 40, 35, 30, being drugged down from behind. Finally in Round Rock territory. That is Winston Hutchison down to the 21-yard line. And saving that touchdown run was Israel Morgan. Wow.
Touchdown saving tackle right there.
.43-yard run for Hutchison. 1st and 10 to 21. Throw on the near side, complete. 20, 15. Flag comes in as down to the 10-yard line, the pass completion, but we'll see what the flag is. And the receiver caught the ball. I believe that Seth Medina is hurt. So Medina coming out on the pass completion. We'll see what the flag is. It's an 11-yard pass play pending the outcome of the flag. Officials in the middle of the field still talking about it. Clock stopped at 5:10 to go. And they're moving the ball back, it looks like. Push from behind on the Mavericks. So that penalty is going to hurt. It was a 11-yard completion to the 10-yard line. Ball coming back now to the 36-yard line. So instead of 1st and goal, it's going to be 1st and 25 at the 36-yard line. Huge penalty there for the Mavericks, who add some momentum. They go twins top side, single receiver near side. Running back offset left of the quarterback. Make the handoff and being sacked. Wow. He faked the handoff, and here came the Round Rock defense. Ashton Millers And Carson Otworth with the sack brings them all the way to the 45-yard line, a loss of 9. Going to be second and forever, or make it second and 34 at the 45-yard line.
Second and 34.
Yes, sir. Twins top side, single receiver near side. Hutchinson with the fake handoff. Play action down the sideline, going for it all. And pass is almost intercepted. On the defense was Ryan O'Keefe. Really? Wow. The quarterback.
They got him playing both ways now.
No kidding. Guess the
That's
athleticism in passing situations. So 4:19 to go. It's going to be 3rd and 35 at the 45-yard line. Same lineup. Now the 3 receivers top side, single receiver near side. Running back offset left. And handoff, and Hutchinson gets to the original line of scrimmage. That's it. Not the original, I'm sorry. The line of scrimmage for this play. No gain. It'll be 4th down and forever. McNeil going to go for it. And Mavericks going to call their second timeout. 4 minutes exactly left in this game. 67-41 Dragons.
You're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network. Henry Hui Photography is a longtime supporter of the Dragons. Sports photos, band photos, graduation photos, and more. Henry Hui Photography does it all. Find him on Twitter at Henry Hui Photo. Go Rock. Discount Electronics is Round Rock's half-price computer superstore with laptops from $149. Discount Electronics will buy your unwanted computers, laptops, and monitors. They're open 7 days a week. Visit the store or go online at discountelectronics.com. Go Dragons. Music Family Motors is a proud sponsor of Dragon Football. If it's your first time for a car or a truck or you just need another one, then stop by and see Mike at Music Family Motors. He and his family will take great care of you. Call 512-358-6975, 512-358-6975, or go to musicfamilymotors.com. That is M-U-S-I-C-K, familymotors.com. Go Dragons.
So here we go out of the timeout. McNeil going left to right, takes the field. They have 4th and 35. Exactly 4 minutes to go in this game. They come down 3 receivers on the near side, single receiver far side. Hutchinson in the backfield, offset left of the quarterback. Play clock now at 19. Camper. And a little pooch kick down the right sideline, and the Dragons going to let it go. It rolls inside and out of the end zone for a safety. So pooch kick for the Mavericks gives Round Rock the ball. 3:52 to go, and Blake, I would imagine at this point that Coach Cheatham would just like to run out the clock.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, we got 4 minutes left about. You know, I think we got, let's see, a 16-point lead, something like that. If I'm good at
how about 26?
26. Got to work on that mental math right there.
That's right. You're gonna lose that.
Anyway.
You're gonna lose that prodigy tag. You keep that up.
Yeah, I think you know, but yeah, no, I think Coach Cheatham probably just looking to run out the clock. You're absolutely right.
Let's see what he do. Snap back, O'Keefe, handoff, and that's Israel Gordon in across the 25. Gordon still churning to the 30, 33-yard line. Wow. Morgan, not Gordon, sorry, Israel. Morgan to the 33-yard line, 13-yard gain, 1st and 10. More importantly, keeps the clock running, and I would imagine, well, they stopped the clock for the movement of chains, and now they start them again. I was going to say, I would imagine McNeil's just going to let this puppy run out.
Yeah.
Morgan now up to 47 yards unofficially. O'Keefe in the backfield, flanked by running backs left and right. Morgan gets it. This time, wow, his helmet ripped off. Coming in to make the tackle is Isaiah Stutter, S-T-U-D-E-R, Stutter. And Morgan coming out after the loss of 5. Of course, easy for McNeil to pin their ears back and go for the tackle because they know that Round Rock's going to be running it. 2nd and 15 now at the 28-yard line. Clock still running, 3:09 left here in the game. Round Rock taking its time. Play clock at 17. And now it's going to be Marquise Brown as O'Keefe splits to the top side. And handoff. And Brown up to the 35-yard line. So Brown gets back to the original line of scrimmage and adds 2 more to that. So I call it a 7-yard gain. Be 3rd and 8 at the 35. Brown unofficially now up to 149 yards rushing, leading the Dragons in that department. Clock at 2:25 and counting. High school ball, no 2-minute warning, thankfully, at this point. Say hello again to Merle Bertrand, our QA. O'Keefe back in the quarterback position. Handoff coming around the near side, and that's going to be a run. Morgan back in the game. He's got the first down and more. Morgan finally dragged out, and that's going to be a flag. Extra hit as Morgan was out of bounds. Morgan gets to the 47-yard line.
Getting a little chippy.
Yep, so he picks up 18 for number 18, and then the penalty is going to move him up another 15. So 60 yards rushing now for Morgan. Clock stopped at 2:03 because of the penalty. And Blake, as he was coming out of bounds, there's about 3 McNeil defenders, and honestly, I don't think it was intentional, but one of the guys just, as Morgan was already out of bounds, one of the guys hit him.
Right into him. Smashed right to the side of him.
So Round Rock with the ball at the 31, 1st and 10. Clock at 2:03. And Seth Ford back in at quarterback. Hands off, and that's Morgan to the 30. Spins out of one tackle on the near side, down to the 23, and flag comes in from behind as the play was finishing up. So the flag thrown behind the play, or in front of the play rather, as Morgan was being brought down. As it is, it's an 8-yard gain for Morgan. Let's see what the penalty is.
Holding on the Dragons.
Yep, and then I'll wipe it out. Clock stopped at 1:56. Back to the 34-yard line. So it is after the play. So it's the 8 yards count for Morgan. 1st and 13. Snap back and end around on the right side across the 30 to the 25. Getting the carry there is Evan Ploke. I'm sorry, Evan Plock, rather, on the end around. He's back to the 25-yard line. I believe that's his first carry. It is. Brings up a 2nd and 4. Snap back, handoff coming around the near side. That's Plock again. 25-20, upended there nicely, and a flag in the backfield. Tackle there for McNeil by Jacob Carrera, who's been very active since we restarted the game. And Round Rock players are kind of like shaking their hands like, really, what's with the laundry here?
Yeah. There's a lot of flags in the last 30 seconds.
Chop block on the Dragons. So 1:03 to go as we try to finish out the string here. And
yeah. It's like they want to see if it can, like, rain or something and then, like, delay it again. Throwing all these flags.
Don't say that. What's the matter with you? Ball back to the 36-yard line. Clock at 1:03. After the game, we'll take about a 3-minute break, try to add up some quick numbers, and give you the post game. And now Round Rock goes in victory formation.
And I will not be adding those numbers because I cannot add.
Oh, that's okay. Come on. Seth Ford kneels down. Actually going to take a 4-yard loss.
And that's going to be the ball game.
That'll do it. And the Dragons win the game against McNeil. Round Rock wins it 67-41 in a game that started at 7:30 on Friday night and ends at 2:25 p.m. on Saturday afternoon. So, Mr. Blake, let's go ahead and take about a 3-minute break, and we'll come back and wrap things up here from Dragon Stadium. Again, Round Rock wins it 67-41.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Round Rock Dragon Football on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network.
At Austin Pets Alive, the mission is to promote and provide the resources. Dogs and cats since 2008, and you can help adopt a new family member, help out with a donation, or roll up your sleeves and volunteer. If you have love, time, or money to spare, we all have at least one of those, you're needed. Visit austinpetsalive.com to get started. Austin Pets Alive, helping people help pets.
Are you looking for a little something extra to get your business noticed? At Ideal Signs, they specialize in custom signage and large format digital printing in a variety of media. Their in-house design department can work with you to create custom artwork to your specifications. They'll work with you to conceptualize, design, and produce any custom projects or idea that you might have. Call 512-930-7446 or visit signsforsports.com. Ideal Signs, family owned and operated since 1969.
Vype Media is the state's most comprehensive high school sports media outlet, covering UIL, private schools. Vype has been in Texas for over a decade. Visit their website at Vype, VYPE-Texas.com. And also pick up your Vype magazine today. Get in the game with Vype Media.
Sound off. Tell us what you think right here on Twitter at KMAX Sports.
This is the KMAX Sports Network, and this is what we do.
Looking left, throws into the end, snap again, he hits the turf, and down scoops it up, Cameron Wilkins
in the corner of the end zone. 10, 5, touchdown.
Let us broadcast your team. Send an email to Merle at KMAXSports.com or Chuck at KMAXSports.com to find out how.
Side, he's got blockers in front of him. Touchdown.
5, touchdown.
Yes, sir.
It's what we do, and nobody does it better. We are KMAX Sports.
So we bring it back to Dragon Stadium, and once again, Round Rock finishing off a game that was started last night at 7:30. Game officially ends at 2:25 p.m. on Saturday afternoon. Round Rock with a 67-41 victory over McNeil. District standings-wise, Round Rock moves to 1-0 in district play, right behind Vandergrift, which beat Hendrickson last night. Vandergrift at 2-0 in district play. Stony Point with the win last night, they're 1-0. Cedar Ridge, Hendrickson, Westwood, and McNeil all 1-1 in district play. And Vista Ridge and Leander at 0-2 in district play. And, of course, that's District 13, 6A. Round Rock ends up the game unofficially with 410 rushing yards on the day. That was led by Marquise Brown with 149 yards rushing. Ryan O'Keefe with 146 yards rushing. Israel Morgan with a few yards in cleanup time ends up with 68 yards rushing. Ploke comes off the bench, 2 carries for 11 yards. Seth Ford, 33 yards rushing. And James Hoffman with 3 yards rushing. Passing-wise, not much to talk about. Ryan O'Keefe did it all on the ground. 6 of 7 through the air for 19 yards. As far as McNeil, 81 yards rushing for Winston Hutchinson. And he had 2 carries for 43 yards here when we resumed the game. So Round Rock goes on to win final 67-41. Mr. Blake, let me get some final thoughts from you and we'll wrap it up.
You know what? I'm not going to lie. I was a little worried. I was a little concerned.
Were you?
At the end of last night, I think McNeil was looking strong. I think we went into this game. We were a little overconfident. McNeil kind of hit us in the mouth, and we had to kind of readjust. We had to rethink some things, and we had to figure some things out. But you know what? We came back today. We looked strong, we played good, and we got the dub. And you know what? That's all I ask. A win's a win, and we did everything we could. We're going 1-0 in district. And I think who we got next week? We got Westwood.
Yep.
That's a good game
Friday
there.
night, 7 o'clock. And that game will be at the Palace.
At the Palace.
Round Rock
Kelly
ISD
Reeves.
Stadium.
Kelly Reeves.
Yes, sir. Dragons had the ball to begin the game here, begin the finish up of the game. Drove 6 plays, 64 yards. Took 2:14 off the clock. And it was Seth Ford hitting Marquise Brown with a 28-yard touchdown pass. That made it 60-41. Interception for Round Rock by Titus Dunk. And the Dragons go 5 plays, 30 yards. Took 2 minutes. And Marquise Brown scored his third rushing touchdown of the game. A 1-yard plunge to make it 67-41. McNeil had the ball again. Couldn't convert on a 4th down, and then Round Rock went in victory formation and ran out the clock. So want to thank you for tuning in for the finish up of this game. Thank Merle Bertrand, our KMAX Sports director, who is also the QA. I want to remind everybody, thank you, Merle, that we're going to have to piece together the two game clips. So look for the replay to be available later tonight or tomorrow morning. Just one of those things when you start a game at 7:30 on Friday and you finish it up on 2:25 on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, wrapped up right in 30 minutes. So.
Yes, sir.
There we
Okay,
go.
well, everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend. Once again, thanks to Merle Bertrand, our QA and KMAX Sports Director. Christina Weber, our Communications and Social Media Director. Sina Venkat, our Tech Director. Tim Cox, Connie Collier, everybody at ConnectTel, all the great folks from Vype Media out of Houston. For everybody, I'm Chuck Licata. Once again, the final score from Dragon Stadium. Round Rock beats McNeil 67-41. Dragons will take on Westwood next Friday, 7 o'clock kickoff. Mike Rose will be back, and the Round Rock crew will be back to finish or to broadcast the game from Kelly Reeve Stadium, otherwise known as the Palace. For everybody at KMAX Sports and Vype Media, I'm Chuck Licata. We bid you adieu from Dragon Stadium in Round Rock, Texas.